what's good, everybody? It's the Storm Podcast, episode 327. I'm your host, Malcolm. I'm here with my boys.
C2 back again.
Here.
It's E-Man. You know what it is.
What's good? What's good? Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode. If you have not done so already, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and go hit the Discord. It's like one big group chat for all of our listeners. And make sure to hit the Patreon. There's a lot of cool stuff over there on Patreon. We got some cool content, pre-shows. We got voicemails. A lot of times, well, y'all already know this, but the voicemails that don't make it on the actual show make it over there on Patreon, on the free tier as well. So you don't have to pay to go get that extra content. Super cool. And you can catch us streaming on Twitch. Our Twitch streams are also very lit.
Yes, indeed.
We had a good Twitch stream this week. E-Man, you pretty good at, you did horrible at Overcooked last week, but this week you did a good job playing, was it Rematch?
Yeah, I put a couple more minutes in after stream. You can do some pretty insane stuff that I didn't know that you could do.
Did you learn the blade kick?
I didn't learn the blade kick, but I figured out you can I don't know, the maneuver with you use your noggin, you can actually go kind of crazy.
A header?
Yeah. I thought they was gonna clip it and make some crazy. See, now it got me in my head. But yeah, I was like, dang, you can actually do some pretty cool stuff in this game. So I've been labbing trying to figure out some heat. Yeah,
I played a little bit earlier today. I think the secret to the game is gonna be I need to get good at passing.
Yeah, passing is difficult.
Yeah, I need to get good at passing.
I figured out a better way to pass, for me at least, because the regular pass sucks.
You just be booting it.
Yes, but it's a lot.
No, it is more. If you
work a little bit,
if you're not good at passing, it's better because you aim it with your L stick.
Yes.
Instead of aiming it, you aim it with your R stick instead of aiming it with your L stick.
And I like that more. But I do just boot it a lot of the times, but you can also do a far forward lob. So it just sends it over. And it's kind of to yourself, but if somebody's close enough, I'll just forward lob it to them instead of passing, because passing sucks.
No, forward lob is still a pass though.
Yeah.
When you do RBX,
it's RBXA at the same time.
Yeah.
RBXA.
Yeah, when you hit both of them, it'll tap the ball and
it'll go further.
It'll loft.
Oh,
it.
I just do RBA or RBX where it goes over somebody.
Yeah, but that one's too close. RBXA sends it further, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just started doing that instead of using the L stick because it sucks.
Now, once you get that L stick, is how you aim the X one. I figured out how to pass it, just tap it left.
No, that's what I do.
Yeah, and I was I tapped it straight left and straight in front of the goal for E.
Yeah, that's why I told you guys, if you want the ball, you have to call for it. So that way the line goes to you. So I don't have to look at you. I can just tap it at you. Because if you don't call for the ball, when you call, that line pops up. Yeah. So I don't have to see you. I just see where the line is. If you're just yelling in the mic pass, I have to turn my screen to find you. But if you just hit the button, then I can just hit you
Yeah, that's a lot easier. And I figured out how to do the flip kick, to just send it a little bit easier. If you just kick it off a close wall to you, instead of going directly over the goal, you can just send it to the other. Because I just started doing it from our side of the goal, so I can send it downfield. It's way easier.
Wait. So you bounce it off the wall on our side, and then
I just flip kick it and send it.
I ain't gonna lie, that's ridiculous.
Nah, it be working. It works as a pass, but you can also get some goals off of it.
That's ridiculous. I can't lie.
It be working. I'm gonna use it on stream one day. I'm gonna show you. It's fire.
Yeah, I'm getting slightly decent. I'm getting good at goalie. To really be good at goalie, you just have to calm down. You have to calm
you can't
down.
Think about them faking you out.
You just have to calm down.
Just press that button in the correct direction.
You just focus on the ball. Don't focus on the moves. Don't focus on nothing. You just stop, look at the person, take a breath in real life, and just wait.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Because if you're just reacting, you see them go, you react. Sometimes you jump when you don't need to jump. Sometimes you go high when you should have went low.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah.
I jump when I should slide.
Sometimes you just gotta take a breath.
You don't even gotta jump. You don't even gotta move.
Yeah.
You just gotta be there.
Exactly. And you just that's all it takes.
I'm bad at just not moving. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up sliding into you every time.
That's why I started kicking it at people's feet.
Yeah, no, I like that.
People always expect it to go
They
up.
always
y'all saw me when I did that little pass into the goal, but he went to jump, I just Passed it right in. I said, fuck that.
Yeah, another thing I do is I'll just like the little rainbow. I'll just rainbow it into the goal. Like I'll just rainbow and then run back.
Rainbow into the goal is crazy.
Yeah, because everybody expects you to just full boot it, and I'll just flip and walk away.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what it takes.
Yeah.
That's what it takes. But yeah, good streams. Make sure to follow all of us on Twitch. I'm going crazy on Twitch. My followers been going up decent. My subs going up all right. I got a sub goal that I'm aiming for this month. If I can hit that, I'm gonna feel really good about myself. So I'm halfway to my goal.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm halfway to my goal. And we're like halfway. No, we're only a week off the pay period.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm looking pretty good. There's a good chance
What's
that
the
I'll hit
goal?
my goal. I'm not gonna say it on.
What do you mean? You don't have a sub goal thing on your?
No, I'm talking about the monetary amount. I don't know how many subs
I
I
thought you
have.
were talking about a sub goal.
I'm talking
I
about
thought
the
you were
money.
talking a real like I'm trying to hit 53 subs.
No.
or
I'm
55.
trying to hit a certain amount of money I make on Twitch this month, and I'm halfway to. I told y'all the number in our chat, but I'm almost halfway there. Like Big Time Rush said, you feel me?
Almost halfway there.
Yeah, that's where I'm rocking. So I gotta hurry up and not hurry up. I got time, but I just gotta stay on my grind, get there, and then I'll be very. It's not a high number at all, but it might handle my. No, it's probably not going. No, it would handle my electric bill, but yeah.
Decent.
On Twitch, any money is good money because it's hard to make money on Twitch.
If you're strategic, you can do it. You're not strategic at all.
Yeah, I'm not strategic on Twitch.
Yeah, well, you kind of got to be because if you want to make some money, you have to be strategic.
Well, one day. Who knows?
It's not really a one day. Do you want to work at Lou Malnati's forever?
No, but I've been doing YouTube. I haven't really been having that much fun with Twitch. I like making YouTube videos, so.
Well, you better post some Twitch streams on YouTube.
Yeah, I had to upgrade the cam after.
What kind of cam you got?
I just started using an iPhone.
Okay.
Yeah, so it worked a lot better. It looked a lot better. That's what everybody in the stream was saying.
Oh, I didn't watch your stream back, but I didn't even know you could do that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have an old iPhone, so I was like, iPhone 8 camera probably better than this. Like,
that's what's up then.
Yeah.
You don't post no clips.
I went to go try and post clips, but the camera quality on my shit was
You still got to use it though.
I was like,
you got to post it regardless.
We'll get back to this with a better camera.
You got to post it regardless, and you got to post your VODs. You haven't posted your VODs.
Yeah, I don't know why.
All my VODs are up, except for my Scribble and the one from yesterday. Those two VODs aren't up yet, but by the time you guys hear this, it'll be up.
Yeah, I don't know why my publish thing went off.
No, I'm not talking about it on Twitch. Don't nobody give a fuck about the VODs on Twitch. I'm talking about post those VODs on YouTube.
All the people that were asking about it were like, can I watch the VOD? Is it on Twitch?
Yeah, no, don't put it on Twitch. I mean, it can be on Twitch, but put it on YouTube. Because Twitch doesn't pay you for your VODs.
Yeah.
Like, you can actually make money if you put them on YouTube. That's why I have a whole live channel. Go ahead, hit that link in the bio, follow my live channel. I only got like 32 subs right now, but
it's still worth the sub.
We working there. You feel me? Like, we got 32
content over there. So,
but once I get to that, I think you need 1,000, and then you need how many watch hours? 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
So I need y'all help.
4 million views if it's through shorts.
Yeah, but let's be real. 4 million views on shorts it's harder than 4,000 watch hours.
Yeah, definitely.
On YouTube, yeah, it's harder for sure. On TikTok, I do 4 million views a month.
Yeah.
More, I think last month I did 6 million views. So, trying to get up there. Also, can I say this? I don't know if I can. I'm trying to think if I can say this.
No.
I think I can say it.
No.
I'm pretty sure I can say
it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not working.
I think I can't share the actual email. But I think I can share that I have this. I think. Whatever. I'm not going to do it.
Please.
Yeah, it's probably the best.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. But I got something cool.
You can tell us later.
I already told y'all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I got something cool. And it's helped me. So, yeah. But.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, it's helped me a lot. So it's going to help my TikTok. For sure. Also, another thing that's going to help my TikTok, and this is a whole content creator section. Dude, this camera can go 4K. I didn't know that.
I thought When you look up the Lumix G7, it says that it goes for
No. So we can't use it for 4K for the podcast.
Yeah.
Which I wish we could because it would make things look so much better. The reason we can't use it 4K for the podcast is because if you put it on 4K mode, it only goes 30 minutes and then it stops. So you remember back in the day when we used to have to stop, restart. Yeah. You can't do, if you want to go 4K, that's how that works. But for my YouTube videos at home, 4K. I can go 4K because 30 minutes is enough time to shoot a YouTube video. And it doesn't matter if I pause in a YouTube video. Like the one that I just posted today, go check that out on my YouTube page. It was ranking the Hokage. But I take breaks and pauses to like take a sip of water or whatever. On the podcast, it's annoying to have to stop, pause, get up, hit that. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been 30, but I'm a lot closer. I can see the number. So at home, but it's going to make my TikToks look a lot better. Because if I'm getting super content nerdy. But if I go 4K on the video, when I bring it to, what the fuck?
16 by 9.
Yeah, when I put it 9 by 16, I can export it in HD and not lose any quality. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it still looks as if I shot it vertically. Because if you go to my TikTok page, you can tell the difference from which clips I shot as a TikTok and which clips I pulled from a YouTube video because of the quality difference. Yeah. But now you shouldn't be able to tell the difference. By the time you're listening to this, then there's a clip at least. Today's Thursday, so 1, 2, 3. It's probably about 4 clips from my YouTube video that are going to be up on my page, and you won't be able to tell the quality difference. Hopefully, if all goes well. I don't fucking know yet, but if all goes well, then we're good. So
that's sick.
Learning new things. I wish what we really need are some camcorders. Because camcorders would be able to shoot
4K for
4K the entire length. So I think the next camera we get will be a camcorder. And we'll probably go wide shot camcorder, then close up with these 2 G7s. That's what I'm thinking. Because I think
still not 4K on the close up.
No, but we don't need it if it's on the close up.
Okay.
Like it'll look HD, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just need to get another camera. So we'll figure that out soon. Another camcorder. I just don't have any knowledge on camcorders. I have knowledge on the G7s, so I just use the G7s because I know it. I don't even know who told me to get a G7. Angel.
Yeah,
Angel had the G7, and it worked great, so that's what we used. But we need some camcorders. Yeah. I don't know any podcasters that use camcorders.
You might not just know about it, though.
I've asked pretty much every podcaster I know what camera they use. Yeah, because I want to upgrade.
There's some, they might be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Rogan might have a camcorder up.
You said who?
Joe Rogan.
Oh, no, I'm saying, no. They have camcorders. Yeah. All the big ones. I'm talking about like the ones I personally know.
Oh, okay.
All the big ones. Yeah. Bro, they got big, stupid, like.
Yeah, I was about to say, I doubt they even have camcorders.
They got big, dumb cameras. When I was over at.
Every frame.
Exactly. Yeah, right. Like, he taking all the pictures. No, when I shot with the Overtime Anime podcast, big, stupid camera. Because they have an actual set.
And probably like a facility.
No, it's a facility. Yeah. Like, we did have the same mics. So. We're good in the mic department. At least this one. But same mics, but they have big, dumb cameras, lights mounted on the ceiling. Like, the recording and shit, somebody record from the other room. So they hit the button in the other room. You don't even, like, you know how we got it, boom, boom, boom.
He's probably also watching the video feed to see what it looked like in real time.
Yeah, like camera switch, all that.
That's awesome.
We got to get to that point. And the shit nice, bro. And then like, bro, I wish y'all could have pulled up. But dude, they basically have a whole part for just them, damn near. Like damn near. So Overtime gave them, nobody uses it. So they have basically an entire production room where they just handle the Overtime Anime stuff. They got like a little room where they do the editing. It's like damn near a wing just for them.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
Like,
That's awesome.
Man, I might fuck around and hit my boy DJ Breezy. I might send a pitch to get me on the overtime anime team, and I might move to New York and rock out.
That's the move.
Man, if the number is crazy, but everything costs way more in New York.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it'd be a fun experience, you know what I'm saying? Move from Chicago to New York.
It would be, but I have a life here, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but
my girlfriend isn't going to move to New York. She's not going to want to move to New York.
If she see the chance of where you going and you start getting money, I think.
She has a 9-year-old sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, to leave.
She'll come back. You went to college.
Yeah, but she was back every other weekend type shit. You know what I'm saying?
She could figure her way back.
So she probably wouldn't want to do that. Not to mention she has a job. Like,
that's true.
All her family is here. All my family is here. All my friends are. Actually, I have a lot of friends in New York, but the pod is here. Like, I'm going to just say fuck it and dip on the pod to go do their pod. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Zoom pods for the next one.
Y'all listeners, y'all know I hate Zoom pods. Zoom pods are the worst.
Yeah.
God, I hate Zoom pods. And it seemed like y'all do too, because the numbers be low on Zoom pods.
They don't be wanting to hear. They don't be wanting to hear the lower quality mics. I hear that.
Yeah, so it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But all right, let's go ahead and get into voicemails. Let's get it. We didn't get that many voicemails because you guys, like listeners, y'all like sending in the voicemails last minute. And when you send them in, today's Thursday, not Friday. So we don't have a lot because, yeah. All right, let's get it. Shout out Yer. Oh shit, hold on.
Okay.
My bad.
Now that anime has been going on long enough.
Wait. Hold on. My volume was off. Also, listeners, we are aware of the issue that has been happening during the voicemail segment where the audio gets a little wonky. That should be fixed next week. I bought a cord that's supposed to fix the problem, but this cord isn't the right cord. So I have to buy a new cord that will hopefully fix the problem. So, yeah. The cord that we need was supposed to come with this, but because we bought it used, it just didn't come with it. So, gotta save money.
Understandable.
Yeah. All right, let's get it here.
Yo, what's up, Malcolm? C2E, man. Okay, now that anime has been going on long enough and these like IRL topics start to show up more and more, I have a question. In fiction, what's the most justified racism and which one's the dumbest? You can give multiple answers on both. What about like the mutants in Marvel, the Fishmen in One Piece, the Marleyans in Attack on Titan, the Quickless people in MHA, the Uchiha in Naruto, or the Quincy in Bleach? Also, Malcolm against Hispanic people.
Fam.
Okay.
That was crazy. That was insane.
Shows violence.
That was ridiculous. Listeners, I love Chipotle. You
just made it so much worse.
I'm just joking.
So much worse.
I'm joking.
Jesus.
The new people don't know that Yer was making a joke. They might think that's serious, but like, no, that's a joke.
You made it so much worse.
But the anime for most justified racism in fiction, this sounds crazy just to say it, but no, the mutants for sure.
No.
Nah, absolutely not.
Are you kidding?
Dude, it's 100% the Eldians from AOT. Like,
no, it's the mutants.
I would put
It's
the
the
aliens
mutants.
over the mutants any day.
Any day. You might turn into a 30-foot monster and start eating.
Yeah,
people.
I'm like that. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like that.
Jean Grey has the power to destroy the world.
Yes, but she's like, she's human. She's not some special other secret like.
And part of
this
the
is
reason-
crazy.
Do you understand that the only thing stopping Cyclops from killing everyone in a decent radius is a pair of glasses that aren't even glued to his face? He could trip and fall, kill us all.
But the thing is, like,
Of course I'm scared of you.
But they're the
Get
ones
these
that
mutants
are,
out of my
like,
damn
even more
school.
evolved. Why are they hating on them? They have the X gene. They're supposed to be like better for real. Why are they hating? That's like if
I'm scared.
That's like if monkeys were like, yo, bro, like these humans are tweaking. Like we're more evolved.
Okay, let me ask you a
What are
question.
hating for?
Let's do some role playing, right? You're a dad.
Okay.
You want a son or a daughter? Take your pick.
Daughter.
You got a daughter, right? Pick an age.
7. What?
Pick an age.
My age or her age?
For her
She's
age.
gonna be born at 0.
Yeah, but not to be born. Just pick an age.
16.
You got a 16-year-old daughter, right? She's on the swim team, top of her class, doing everything perfectly, right?
Okay.
You find out that her project mate is Cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
He sneezes, boom! Your daughter is dead.
Okay. Well,
I'm terrified. I don't want that to happen. I do not want this nigga in this nigger in my damn
That is not
school.
how that happens. Though.
I don't want this mutic. Nah, okay.
It's not like you just sneeze.
No, but it actually is.
No.
There are glasses. There are glasses. Glasses fall off.
Okay, yeah, for him, yes. But like, they're just better. Like, how am I hating because they better than us? Like,
I'm scared. It's not I'm hating. It's terrifying to have a person in your if Rogue
It is hating.
It's hating, but it's also fear. It's also fear.
But it is hating because the second
If
they
Rogue
got the option to become mutants, what did they do?
Yeah.
They everybody took that shot.
That's the only way to make it fair. That's the only way to make it fair.
So you weren't scared of us.
I am scared.
You wanted to be one of us.
No, I'm scared of you, and the only way to level the playing field is to either
are more evolved.
But the only way to make this fair is to either take their powers away or give everybody powers. What Syndrome say? If everyone's super,
no one is.
No one will be.
But like people ain't equal for real. Mike Tyson will beat the dog shit out of me like the same way that Cyclops is booming somebody's head off.
Hey, and guess what? People are uncomfortable around Mike Tyson.
But like, I'm not like,
duh.
Fuck that nigga. Like, no, he's just a
he
strong
can't come
dude.
into my school.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to walk here,
dude.
Like what?
Rogue?
Floyd Mayweather, get out. Like,
okay, but Mike Tyson actually might do this. Mike Tyson can't just accidentally knock you out just on some like. Mike Tyson might, but most people can't just like accidentally knock you out.
Boom!
Right?
Boom,
yeah,
knocked out.
And that's why I don't want to be around Mike Tyson. But Rogue could bump you in the hallway, and now you're in a coma.
Okay, there are some people in this world that are just more dangerous than others. Rogue, yeah, she needs to be locked up in a plastic box somewhere.
Whoa.
Bro,
Hey, calm down there. No, yeah, you know she is.
Like she could just touch you and kill you instantly.
Yeah, that's
she probably
scary.
Need to be locked up. But like anyone else.
No, not anyone else. A lot of those mutants are scary.
But there are frogs like, you could touch
there are
and
a lot of
instantly
people
die.
that can
we don't just go out there
and we don't go let them out through our schools.
But there are
we don't
just leave them out in the grocery stores.
No, but we let them live.
But we keep them far away from us.
No.
So give them niggas Genosha. Give them niggas Krakoa. Let them vibe over there.
They should be perfectly able to just vibe with regular stuff. Like Wolverine, other than his like regular anger issues, he not gonna accidentally he did do that to Jean Grey. But like
to a mutant though.
Most people he not gonna just pop claws on accident.
But do you understand how and even beyond that, right? Charles Xavier can read people's minds and you would never know. That makes me uncomfortable having Charles around. That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, but
there's niggas that's just invisible. So we in this bitch having a conversation, blah, blah, blah. Whole time, Johnny's standing in the corner on some, what this nigga talk about?
But
that's crazy.
He's better.
No.
I'm ass.
Take it a step further. If I'm a parent and I know there's an invisible nigga at that school, hell no, I don't want him around my daughter. Keep that nigga away from the girls' locker room.
It sounds like your daughter, why?
So my daughter what?
Why don't everybody
my daughter ain't do shit wrong?
Clearly, these niggas are just better.
Therefore, we're scared. Keep them niggas away from us.
I don't think you could just be scared that niggas was just born better.
Yes, you can.
Well, you can be scared, but it's not.
It's not justified.
Not like racist.
It's very justified.
Not mean.
It's very justified.
They had no random mutant terror attacks.
Are you kidding?
There are so many.
I'm like, you gotta be joking.
But that was through the racism, though. It was, I can't buy a house. I'm gonna go.
Dude, there are mutant terror attacks all the time. Sometimes they just get upset.
But
sometimes they just have a bad day and lose control.
No.
But what about
that happens all the time?
Trash powers, and they're like, oh, this person is terrible.
Nigga, Spike got angry, ripped up the whole damn shit.
He did.
What he rip up? His shirt? Like what?
Nigga, the whole basketball court.
Oh.
I'm playing basketball with this nigga. This nigga get mad, foul me, and now my whole liver is gone.
I should have had steel powers, bro. I'm not evolved.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't have steel powers, so get that nigga out this league.
No,
I don't want to play with this nigga.
Get me away from him.
Yes. Let's get all of us over here and let's put them over there.
But that's
and
not
now
a
there's
reason
no
to
problems.
hate. That's not a reason to hate.
But what happens when you bomb them niggas?
But who said bomb them?
They bomb them.
Okay, I'm not saying do that.
They
I'm not
all
saying do
become
that.
mutants and then bomb them.
But I'm not saying do that.
Separating
We don't do
humans
that
and
part.
mutants is I. But like hating on them because they're better is crazy.
Yeah, but you don't have to hate on them because they're better. But also to an extent, we do need some safety protocols here.
Yeah, safety protocols with like weapons is normal. But like
All
that
I'm
don't mean
saying-
I'm like
Not to mention some high schoolers are just dicks. If you give an asshole, like just some humans are just dicks.
exactly.
You give an asshole some mutant powers, now the whole school, nigga, what about that nigga Avalanche? Every other episode, this nigga, you ate the last sandwich, oh, the whole school coming down.
But that's not fuck mutants, it's fuck Avalanche. This nigga sucks.
No,
Like-
fuck these mutants. I don't want any nigga that can just, whenever they want to, take the building down.
But what happens when the X-Men aren't on here to patrol the scene and save niggas? We all die.
But okay, let me draw an equivalent, right? Imagine right now, or just at any given point, big AR-15 on my chest. I'm just walking around, rocket launcher. I'm just walking around with a rocket launcher all day through the grocery store, all day through the schools. I got TNT on the side. Niggas is gonna be like, yo, get this nigga out of here. Right?
Yeah.
All these niggas got worse than this. Cyclops got some shit behind these glasses that'll make that rocket launcher look like a pea shooter.
But like these
That
are
is
also
facts.
the niggas that save us time and time again.
I'ma save you with this rocket launcher, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Get this nigga out of here.
I think it's gotta be specific, right? You got a dangerous ass mutation, you go to Genosha. But if you
some
Guardian
niggas
Angel, what are you gonna do with them wings? You're not gonna do nothing.
Yeah, some
You're not
people
gonna do
shouldn't
nothing.
be around.
No, Angel cool. I'm not mad at Angel.
is fine. Like Havoc, your name like no.
No,
You don't get to
Havoc
be-
gotta go.
Yeah, you don't get to
He
be
has
around
to
people.
go.
Banshee gotta go.
Mystique has to
What
go.
are you talking about? Mystique has to go.
He can control his powers pretty well. Like
Banshee, this nigga get mad and accidentally yell niggas to death.
I don't know. He control his power. I don't think he has to like do it every
But-
time he yells.
But sometimes niggas lose control. That's just what happens. You ain't never been
I don't know.
more hyped up than you meant to and yelled.
Maybe. I don't know.
The
I think-
conversation wasn't that serious, but you accidentally raised your voice. Yeah, imagine that happened and now niggas is dead
but
or
Banshee
deaf.
Banshee is there's way worse mutant. Like you
No,
just
but
fuck around
he
with
definitely
Rogue
hits
and
the
just go-
threshold.
He shouldn't be around people.
He should be able to be around people.
Genosha.
There are some people that are just like Rogue don't need to be. You touch somebody, they die. You shouldn't be here.
Agreed.
Like Phoenix, you're the literal monster. Like,
Agreed.
You shouldn't be around.
You spell the end of the world.
Yeah, but like Spike, yeah, you ripped up a basketball court. You could put people in danger, but you have a right to like go to school.
No, he
Like,
doesn't.
I think you have a right to go to school.
No, he doesn't. Spike just be killing niggas on. He could kill
Spike
niggas
do
on
not be
accident.
Killing niggas. Like,
Yeah, because it's a cartoon, but in real life, niggas would have died.
yes, but like he can control his powers pretty well.
Absolutely.
Like,
Nah, he's in Genosha for real.
but like
Gotta be.
like I could tweak out and just beat somebody ass.
But
like,
Iceman,
But there's a difference between
Iceman-
tweaking out and beating somebody's ass and tweaking out and having Spike shoot out of your body.
But like I could tweak out and kill
Iceman,
somebody.
though. Like,
No.
his pow-
Any Omega level gotta go.
No, but Iceman should be fine.
He's Omega. I don't care.
He's not gonna accidentally freeze nobody.
I don't care if he does it on accident. He might do it on purpose.
Yeah, but no, there's definitely
I don't want that
people
nigga around.
who
No,
have
no,
mutant
but
powers.
see,
that-
now you're just thinking the least of anyone out of the mutants.
Yeah.
No, that's wicked.
If you have that much power, get away from me.
No, I have that much power, but if I'm able to control it, like Iceman's not gonna just pop. He might pop off, and the worst that happens is the temperature in the room drops like 8-9 degrees.
Or he freezes you in a block of ice.
No, that's if he was trying to murder you.
Right.
If he was trying to murder you, you just die. Like
Exactly. So get that nigga away from
That's the
me.
same way as anybody.
yeah, I'm like if
If
I
a
was
cop
wanted
got
to
mad
kill
at you,
somebody, I'll
boom, you're
Yeah.
dead.
And we all agree that that's a problem.
No.
That's why niggas yell ACAB in the streets, nigga. So imagine having the mutants in that bitch. That's even worse.
Nah, bro. I think like Iceman could live a perfectly fine life.
He could. Away from me.
But there's no reason. There's no reason to even be on his ass because his power is not gonna directly hurt anybody.
It very easily could.
Yeah.
Not to mention,
most mutant powers could easily hurt somebody.
Therefore, get that nigga out of here.
No,
I don't even know if it's most mutant power. Like
no, most mutant powers.
I don't think most mutant power. Like
name 4.
Bishop.
Bishop is pretty fucking OP.
But he only absorbs it. He can't put it out without his gun. Don't bring your gun to school and you're good.
Yeah, but the gun's part of him.
No, it's not.
I think it come with his power, I think.
I think his power is just absorb kinetic energy. And then
that's not kinetic, it's any.
Or absorb energy. I think the gun is like.
But he doesn't have to use the gun. He used the gun to make it easier.
Oh. He could just.
He can shoot out of his hands. He can shoot out of his eyes. He can shoot at wherever.
As long as nobody beat on him.
I was about to say, no one whoop his ass and you'll be okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be someone whoop his ass. He can go get energy if he wants some energy. It's not hard.
Yeah, but then you could say that about anything.
Right.
So I could go and get an AR-15.
That's why I voted for gun control. Because I don't want guns around me and I don't want mutants around me either.
I don't know. I think that
I think I would be cool.
The mutants get overly discriminated against. Like,
I think it's fair.
Nah,
if I was a mutant, I would completely understand. I'd be like, damn, I get it. If I'm walking up the street at night and a little white lady crossed the street, I'd be like, yeah, I get it.
Nah, you tweaking.
No.
Nah, you tweaking.
If I was her size, I would think the same thing. I'm scared. This nigga's 6'2", 225.
Okay, if you're scared,
I'm like 220 now.
Like but like the way they be doing the mutants,
but
it
I'm
ain't
saying
just like
if
I'm
you're
scared.
only
I'm gonna
scared,
like kill these niggas.
If you're only scared if it's a black dude that passes you like that, then it's a problem. Like because that white nigga can do it to you too.
Yeah.
So like that's where the issue lies.
Yeah, but the issue. But that has nothing. That's just superficial.
I'm just saying, yeah.
The mutant thing
That's
isn't
what
just
I'm
superficial. They actually have powers.
I'm saying the only problem with that would be like, if I see the small white lady, I understand why she's crossing the street.
Yeah.
But I understand it as long as she's crossing the street for anybody that's big. Like,
yeah. Therefore, get all the mutants out. I'm not picking and choosing. They all got to go to Genosha.
Yeah.
They all got to head to Krakoa. Get them out of here.
I don't know. I
don't want them niggas over here.
I think the mutants are overly discriminated against.
I'm trying to think of I really can't think of any mutants where it's just like
they're just completely harmless.
Yeah, there's no harmless guys.
Yeah.
Well, that's
not true.
Aren't like
I think his name is Damien. I believe his name is Damien.
Yeah, and the one who just removes mutant powers?
Yeah, his power is to stop other nigga mutant powers. He's cool.
Yeah, he would be, but we're not even counting him.
He's cool.
We're not going to count him.
Because he's not a danger to anybody.
he has anti-magic.
I would say he is.
Yeah. Who is he a danger to?
Mutants.
But he's not a danger to mutants.
I mean, he is kind of.
It's not dangerous to not be able to blow a hole in a wall.
No, certain.
Yeah, but like, what if you like accidentally touch? Like, he's kind of the same as Rose.
No, he doesn't take it away permanently.
Yeah,
it's just if you get close to this nigga,
somebody and you accidentally touch me, now these people are dead.
Yeah, see, but you don't need to be saving nobody. You need to be over in Genosha. Yeah,
Darwin
is definitely a threat. Darwin might be the biggest threat.
Yeah, Darwin's a super threat.
Darwin is like one of the most powerful mutants.
But how though? Like he wouldn't. It's not like he's randomly gonna stand there and then just start.
His power is adapting based off of whatever. So if he gets angry and thinks, "Damn, I wish this nigga was dead right now," you're gone.
Yeah, but if anybody did, "Damn, I wish this nigga was dead right now," you would die.
That's not true.
No,
if I think damn I wish Malcolm was dead, he's not gonna die.
Yeah.
No, but it's not like Darwin just instantly makes you die.
No, but he can adapt, so his chest will just be a laser cannon and it'll shoot you you'll be gone.
If Darwin was a 10-year-old at school getting bullied and he was like, "Yo, this bully could kill me," I'm gonna kill him now.
That's actually how he awakened his powers in the comics. In the comics, he got mad at a nigga and his hands turned to rock. Like he was just like he was fighting a nigga regularly, but he got mad and his hands turned into rocks and he killed the nigga.
Yeah,
that's wicked.
Darwin's like a monster.
Like his power is literally to do anything. Like Darwin is the last nigga I want around.
Yeah, I would not want him around.
It's definitely
Darwin's a threat.
Richards.
He's not a mutant.
Yeah, he is.
Nah.
Yeah, he's a mutant.
No,
That's
he's not a
Reed Richards'
mutant.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he's a mutant.
he's a mutant.
How is he a mutant?
I think he's a mutant. But I
he's a
forgot
mutant.
how.
But he-
Because he was born with the mutations that gave him powers.
But he's not. He wasn't born with the X gene.
Yeah, but he's still a mutant. Like,
Nah, he wasn't born with the X gene.
I think he is.
No,
a mutant.
He has
That's
powers, but he's not.
No, I'm like almost sure he's a mutant. Like I'm almost like for sure he's a because just because he didn't get mutated by the X gene doesn't
Let's see
mean
if he
he's
has
not-
the X gene.
He doesn't have to have the X gene to be a mutant. Like you could be a mutant not based on like some people are mutated. His parents are mutated, and then he comes out a mutant.
Let's see. Is Franklin Richards a mutant? Franklin Richards.
That ain't gotta go.
Because the reality warper made it appear like he had the X gene with his power. Because of this, he does not qualify as a mutant because he does not have the X gene. Wait, no. But I think
But I'm like, both of his parents are mutated, and that's why he was born with superpowers. I'm like that.
No,
that's
I think he was a mutant, but he
lost.
somebody took it away. Yeah, that's what it's seeming like. It
From
looks
what
like
you read. It seems like he made it seem like he had the X gene, but he never did.
No, I think he. Oh wait, no, I can't tell.
I think it's something.
I can't tell.
He's something. He got to live on Genosha.
No,
He got to go.
nah, Genosha ain't good enough.
You-
That he just
you
gotta
go.
die.
I feel like Blob is pretty safe.
Are you for real?
His power don't really work. That's like a fully defensive power for real.
What? That nigga's a monster.
But it's like if you hit him, it's like
Blob?
yeah.
That nigga's strong as hell. That nigga throw a car at you. Wait, do you know who Blob is? You mean
Yeah.
Blob the villain?
Big fat man.
The nigga who throws cars at people
I didn't
and
know he
like
was throwing
punches
cars.
houses down for fun?
I didn't know he was
Like
throwing cars.
just an asshole?
Well, maybe.
He's
I didn't know he
literally
had, like,
in the Brotherhood. This nigga's literally a villain.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I was thinking he just had like a defensive quirk where it was like if you hit him, he don't take damage. But like
See, but like, no, I might be imagining that it's wicked that they're so racist against the mutants because I've watched like My Hero and they get along just fine.
No, they don't.
No, well, for the most part.
What are the heteromorphs? They be hella racist against the heteromorphs.
yeah,
Yeah,
Now that is ridiculous to me.
Well,
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, that's insane.
Being racist against the heteromorphs is crazy.
just because they look crazy.
Like you just look like we
Then
all
that's
got
the most
powers.
egregious.
That's the most egregious
That's the
for
most
sure.
egregious,
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we all got powers in this bitch.
Like if I could control how I look, then it's always fine. But like if I can't control how I look, it's cooked.
Yeah, that's
Like,
crazy.
That's insane.
Like that nigga Anavoice's power is ass. Well, it's not ass, but like that nigga Dupla Arm's power is ass.
Let's be serious.
But because he looked different,
Yeah,
it's
he
like,
looked different, so we hate him. Nigga, my shit better than his. I got the power to make the sky fall.
Yeah, I'm like,
but this
Bakugo
nigga,
blows up, and it's like, oh, thank you. Please come save me, Lord Explosion Murder. But Shoji pull up, and it's, oh my god,
Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't touch me, disgusting.
yeah, that's crazy.
No, that's
That one
funny.
girl was just a big like fish,
Yeah.
or no, she was a shark. Okay, she was a little
Yeah.
scary. A big walking shark is a
really,
little
though.
scary.
Like,
Not in a world of like all
Yeah,
like
like,
can
in
jump
that
through this
world-
building.
Yeah.
A regular dude should just be as scary as the
No, yeah, no, I agree. I know she's not more scary than All Might.
Yeah.
She's not
Yeah.
more scary than Best Genius or Hawks or any of them niggas. Endeavor, no.
Yeah.
She's not more scary, but she is a little scary. Like Big Shark
Yeah,
is scary.
out the gate, yes.
Yeah, Big Shark
I mean,
is
But
scary.
I
Gang
would look
Orca
at
is like
Endeavor
number 8
as-
Gang
hero.
Orca is terrifying.
Yeah, but he number 8 hero. They can't hate him too much.
No, he's not number 8 hero. He's number 8 in heroes that look like villains.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, he was ranked number
He
8
does look like a
for
villain.
heroes that look like villains.
I wonder who number 1 is.
I don't know.
Yeah, but
Probably
he does-
Bakugo at this point.
he does
Or
look like a
Endeavor.
villain. He looked like a evil mob boss orca. Like,
Yeah,
he
Endeavor
bad.
looked pretty scary too. He's on fire.
Yeah.
And even when he's not on fire, this nigga's like 6'5", 270. That nigga's scary, bro.
Yeah, he does look
Neck
kind of
digging.
scary.
yeah,
Like-
that's a scary nigga.
He could beat me up without the
Yeah, you don't even need a quirk.
Yeah, if he had no quirk, I'd probably still be scared of him.
Yeah, that man
Big
is a
scar on
demon.
his face, all that.
Yeah, that nigga
Yeah.
need to be. Come on, man. He need to be a left tackle somewhere.
Yeah, he looks like a monster.
Yeah, he's scary. But yeah, overall, I think the most ridiculous is definitely the heteromorphs.
That's the most.
But mutants,
crazy.
very valid. Very valid.
I feel like the Eldians is just as valid though.
The only reason why I'm gonna say the Eldians isn't as valid is because if they don't get that serum in them, they normal too.
Bro.
They need the serum.
Bro.
So most niggas don't got that.
I'm not hearing that.
That's supposed to be the most discriminated? You're saying they shouldn't be discriminated against?
No, they should be.
Oh, yeah, they should. You blow up, bro. You're a nuke.
Yeah,
Right.
You could one
The ones that are Titans, yes.
The end of the world.
But most of you know what I'm saying? You have to get the serum to do only 7 of them. There are only 7 Titans that can control themselves.
Yeah.
The rest of you could hit niggas with the serum and then they just become a big scary Titan that can't control. But even still, they need the serum for that.
Still, nah. You got to keep them over there.
If we just get rid of all the serum, then we're cool.
Hey,
I do think it's valid. It's valid, but it's not as valid as a mutant or even a fishman.
They just have.
Fishmen are valid.
Crazy.
Fishmen are horrifying.
They are walking. I understand why niggas are scared of them.
Yeah, you're a monster.
One of them is worth 10 of you.
Yeah.
So right then and there, it's burnt.
Yeah, you're a monster.
I don't want to fight this guy.
Yeah.
It's insanity.
Yeah, he's just literally a monster.
Yeah.
It's fair to be scared of monsters. That's fair.
That's completely fair.
Yeah. Sorry. I know it sounds bad, but it's fair.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a monster, then yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Even if you're nice, if you could tear down this whole building, it's hard to look past that.
Yeah. If people are scared of the Hulk, even though he's a hero.
No, it's fair to be scared of the Hulk.
You're a monster, bro.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yeah. Now, the one thing I will say that it makes the mutant thing not fair.
That all these Avengers,
They be fucking with the Avengers. They be fucking with them.
Thor
can send lightning anywhere. Love
they
him.
fuck with Thor. They fuck with Spider-Man. They fuck with Captain America. No. Them niggas need to be out of here too.
They're just as
them niggas are just as bad.
Yeah. Scare Hulk a little too bad.
Now, Spider-Man's not a mutant.
Right.
But
get him away from me.
I would not want to be around.
Why?
Get him away from me.
He's not doing that.
Get him the fuck away from me. I do not want that nigga near me. I do not want that nigga near me.
Nigga said
it was crazy.
Nigga said disgusting.
Yeah.
If a nigga start crawling up walls, and especially if it's Tobey Maguire's, oh yeah.
But do you understand how strong Spider-Man is?
Yeah, Spider-Man's strong as hell.
Yeah, I don't want him near me. Yeah, I don't want him near me.
Yeah, but y'all got it messed up.
Yeah, I don't want Spider-Man near me.
No way.
Honestly, none of the Ant-Man, cool. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I mean, he's not
Ant-Man, cool. You just a regular nigga without that suit, bro. You just a regular nigga.
You're like Iron Man.
Yeah, if that nigga is my neighbor, I'm really not tweaking. Scott Lang, I'm not tripping.
Wait, you're not gonna trip if you could randomly a big 90-foot man just falls on your house?
Okay,
or crashes through your wall.
Yeah, no, maybe.
I wouldn't want him to have a suit, just
but he don't gotta be locked up or nothing. Just take his suit away and we're fine. I'm not really tripping. He's not really a threat to me.
Doctor Strange.
Boy, you better put this nigga in the nether realm.
Are we talking about the same Doctor Strange?
Get that nigga Doctor Strange the fuck away from me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All the Fantastic Four, get them the hell out of here.
Yeah, they gotta go.
This nigga set on fire.
What is Stretchy Man gonna do?
Are you for real?
That
nigga's one of the strongest niggas out.
Yeah, he gotta go.
What is he gonna do though?
Strangle somebody. I don't know.
Right.
It ain't worth it.
Oh my
I don't want to find out.
That nigga slap you from a block away.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have
Who did that?
That's just hoping.
And his wife too. His wife slap you. You don't know who did it. Bam. Who did that shit?
Yeah, she would actually have to stay somewhere.
I understand Invisible Woman got
the thing.
The thing has to leave.
Gotta go.
Yeah.
Human Torch. We don't gotta talk about Johnny.
He gotta go.
We don't gotta talk about bro.
Reed gotta go too though. Reed gotta go.
I think Reed. I'll be like,
and he too smart.
He doing nice science.
He too smart too. Nah.
No, if I knew that he was mutated and not a mutant, I think it would be cool.
Nah, he gotta go. That nigga's a freak. He gotta go.
He tripping.
Gotta go.
You tripping.
Thor, get that nigga the fuck off this
Thor is a
planet,
monster.
bro.
I
That
like-
nigga got to
he
get
shouldn't
off
even be
world
around.
immediately. Superman, Lex is spitting. Lex is spitting,
Lex has
nigga.
been
Get
right
him
like
outta
the
here.
entire time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real. Lex has always been right.
yeah. Lex knows what he's talking about. Let's be honest.
If somebody fly down from the sky and start blasting lasers everywhere, like we gonna call this man a hero?
Yeah,
Like, no,
that's
I don't care if he
crazy.
stops some robbers. He shoots lasers out of his eyes.
Yeah, you shouldn't be near us. Because what if he just decide he don't want to be here? Like, we're all just betting that Superman will be good forever. But if he ever, like Injustice, if he ever just decides, I don't want to do that anymore,
I'm about to rule with an iron fist.
but every person was like, fuck, I wish we would have listened to Lex.
Bro, Lex has been because number one, people are just assuming that he'll be good forever.
Right.
You don't even know this. Like you have no
You
idea.
don't
what-
know this
You don't
nigga.
know his agenda.
Yeah.
Like he might be like, okay, I'm gonna save a couple burglars, you know, and finesse that, and I'm gonna blow the world up. Like you don't know.
Yeah, I
what his
don't know
plan
this
is.
nigga.
Yeah, Lex is 100% right.
Yeah,
Lex.
all the niggas in Marvel, all the niggas in DC, they gotta go.
Yeah,
They gotta go.
'cause they are absolute monsters.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I
if you're-
think-
Black Widow, sure, she
What
could
about
stay.
Iron
Again.
Man?
Hell nah,
He gotta go.
he gotta go.
Okay.
man,
You
that
gotta
like
go.
He's
made
calling it fair.
bombs.
He's
Yeah,
calling it
he
fair.
gotta
But,
go.
Yeah.
I was just making sure.
Iron
he
Man is
wasn't-
debatably the most dangerous Avenger. Oh,
Yeah.
no, Hulk,
I got Iron Man.
and
over
then probably Iron Man.
I got Iron Man
Thor.
over Hulk.
Thor.
You
Thor?
gotta think, bro.
I could just start.
No, Thor is
Lightning
really
strikes
powerful.
for days.
Yes. Right, I agree with all of that. But think about what Iron Man could do if he really wanted to.
No. I get you.
You like this nigga drop your social security number, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga can do anything.
Yo,
This nigga could shut down your fridge. Like, nigga make your car start like.
Have you read Superior Iron Man, bro?
No, I
he's a
haven't.
monster.
Yeah.
Like he's actually terrible.
Yeah. No, Iron Man is like Hulk is just terrifying because he could actually like tunnel to the center of the earth and just like rip this bitch apart. Like Hulk is that nigga's really scary. But Iron Man probably number 2. Can't lie.
Yeah.
I just feel like Thor up there.
This
bro.
nigga has satellites with just miss like he could just press a button and blow up the earth whenever he wants. Like
But I just feel like Thor could just bring the end of days.
But Thor can't just like smash his hammer on the ground and destroy the entire planet. Iron Man could literally, he don't even gotta press a button. He could just be like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Jarvis.
Just you don't even gotta say it. Nick could think about it and just missiles everywhere. Just boom.
Yeah. That's actually
he is a global threat.
Yeah.
Like,
Not to mention
he has connected his like brain to his suit. All he need to do is that with a satellite, and it's
yeah. Like I can run from Thor. You can hide from Thor. Thor can't find you. You know what I'm saying? You could change your name, go to a different country. What's Thor gonna do? He can't take out the whole.
Rain hell on the world, nigga.
Yeah. You can't hide from Iron Man. You can't hide from that nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga know where you're at. He know what you gonna eat for dinner.
He probably already chipped you.
And he knows what you're gonna. He's smart enough to know what you're gonna do next.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that nigga's
Iron
terrifying.
Man's definitely the scariest Avenger.
Yeah,
Because if he wanted to, he's whooping all their ass.
yeah.
Bad.
Bad is crazy.
He's whooping all their ass bad.
Hulk got a good chance. Thor do too.
No. Well,
Cap smoke.
Cap is smoked. Cap is smoked.
Cap is done. If he really wanted
I
to
think
end
that's why
Cap,
he hate him that much.
Yeah.
Like, that's why he be beefing with that nigga. Because like I could really just
Yeah.
anybody else here might be a problem. You,
I'll slap you,
I
nigga.
slap the dog shit out you. Like
yeah, Cap not doing nothing to Iron Man.
Yeah, no, not a chance.
you're nothing without that suit. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing but a test tube.
Yeah.
You took some roids and some
Everything
vibranium.
special
You gonna
about
act
you
like you
came
him.
out of test tube.
Right. Nigga, I'll make the serum you took and hit myself with it, nigga. What you think this is?
You are
And I'll make
sorry.
sure I survive. nigga.
Right.
I'll
Well, I'm
make
like
sure.
that. Yeah. But all right, let's get back into these voicemails. We went on a crazy tangent. Fun conversation, though.
Thank you. Was that year?
Yeah, that was
Shout
year.
out
that was a good
Shout out
question.
year. All right, let's see. Next question from a random fan.
Yo, Storm Podcast is a random fan. I just want to say I got a question for y'all. So, Hunter x Hunter is my favorite anime of all time, and I'm
too.
pretty sure y'all love it too.
Yes.
So, I got a question. If you could have one Nen ability to have in real life, what would it be? For me personally, it would be Nove's hide and seek. but I just want to hear y'all opinion. Also, I wanted to say one thing. My Hero Vigilantes isn't made by Horikoshi. It's made by someone else, but it's still canon to the My Hero universe.
Yeah, I found that out later.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know.
Thank
that,
you.
but Cool.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm a disconnect. Nen Ability.
The door is fire. That's fire.
The door?
That's what he said. Nas's
Oh,
door.
hide and seek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nav.
Oh, I couldn't remember. Yeah, I hated that guy.
Yeah, he said Nas.
Nas.
I like Godspeed just because that shit cool, but in real life, would it really help me that much?
Super speed.
Yeah.
But you gotta electrocute yourself for that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
John Ken, that's not really getting it done for real.
But that would be an epic moment outside of a bar. You just standing there, some nigga beefing with you.
I don't think I would want to do that.
I do that shit. They got to put me in Genosha.
Yeah,
they got to send me to
I wouldn't
Genosha,
even
nigga.
want to do that.
You just everybody start moving around. Yeah, nigga, calm down, nigga.
Nah.
Well, you wouldn't even have to use it. The threat of you using it would be enough to deter anybody.
I ain't gonna lie. You know which one actually might be kind of alright?
What?
Bungee gum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Work great.
It's both rubber and glue. You can
well,
use that shit for anything,
yeah,
really.
Yeah.
Nobody would know about it neither.
Yeah, because he also got texture surprise. Nah, that might be the one.
I'm trying to think.
Because you could really be Spider-Man with bungee gum.
Yeah.
Rubber and glue. Like, damn, I stick up walls. I got webs. I'm doing whatever. Yeah, that's probably good. I'm really not doing nothing with Netero's ability.
What's his ability? Just hands?
Yeah.
You 10,000 punches
Yeah.
in one strike.
You gotta pray and then throw the punch.
Yeah, that ain't really doing nothing for real.
Yeah, I'm not really getting it done with that.
That's
What's
that's smoking.
Phaeton's ability? He had
That
The
nigga
sun?
summoned the sun.
The sun?
Yeah, I'm
can't
cool
really
off
do
What
that.
you gonna do with? I guess like if you were trying to run like a nuclear plant or some shit, you know.
Sure.
What I'm saying?
Guess, yeah.
Sun.
You got that one nigga that like started summoning the moon. He had the holes in him and he started doing the
Oh,
dance.
No, that would suck because you got to get all the holes in your body.
Yeah. Oh, Kilo's brother/sister. I don't know who it is, but the one with the paper. That's cool. Going to Phantom Troop.
I'm trying to think about what she does with the paper. I completely.
She has like little paper that she just kind of control.
Oh, I guess that's cool.
That's calm.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
I'm trying to think.
A deep purple. That's something.
Yeah,
Purple
Deep
would be
Purple is a
tough.
good one. I can't lie, because he do a lot with Deep Purple.
Yeah.
You can't jump. You could never jump him. He's gonna jump you.
Yeah, but then he can also use it for just smoke. He used it to put a little collar on that cheetah nigga. Like he's pretty versatile.
Yeah.
He's pretty versatile. I like that. I like Deep Purple.
I don't.
I think I'm still.
Kurapika's chain is just like it's so
It's kind of
niche.
just evil. I wouldn't even really
Yeah, nah.
like. I could kill you, make you tell the truth, and
Yeah, but you can only use it on
oh yeah, you can only
spiders.
use it on spiders.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it would be clipped.
It was kind of pointless.
Yeah. It's absolutely pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are niggas out there that got that Phantom Troop shit tattooed on them though. My shit work on them niggas. Niggas, whoa! What just happened? Tell the truth, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. I've been waiting to see one of you
You
niggas.
feel that on your heart, nigga?
I'll probably just start hunting niggas with them tattoos just cause.
I ain't got nothing better to do.
It's the only good thing I could
People
do, bro.
start covering it up.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably going bungee gum. Yeah, bungee gum is probably what I'm going with.
I might still just hit deep purple on them.
That's a good pick. What about you, C?
Start blowing smoke.
I'm just caught. Because I want to say the same thing. Like, Nav's ability is nice.
Hide and seek is good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Get the ARP or whatever.
APR.
APR.
ARP. Man. You know what?
What was Shoot's ability?
I never fully understood it, but that little cage shit.
With his hand.
Yeah. where he like took part of your body parts and like locked them up in the cage.
Oh.
But then he also was like flying on his hand at one point.
Oh yeah, no.
I never fully understood Shoot's
like, he
ability,
just
if I'm
do
being honest with
everything,
you.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. I can't lie.
I'm taking Jaja Ken.
The fuck is you gonna do with that?
Paper.
I take Leorio's ability before I took Jaja Ken.
What was his ability?
He hit that teleport punch on Jing.
Oh no, that was decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That teleport punch was cold. Because he could probably just teleport. That would be my guess. I don't know, but I feel like it's crazy if he can only teleport his punches.
That's still pretty tough. He just
Yeah.
And there's no use to Krolos.
Yeah. I could get Dragon's Dive.
Yeah, let me get Dragon's Dive.
Just fall out the sky on a big ass dragon. But I gotta get up there. It's dive. Like I think that bitch only work when you going down.
It might, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta get a vantage point to use it.
You just
You know, you ain't gotta get crazy high. You just gotta get high enough to use it.
nigga jumping off the second floor.
Exactly.
Boom. You're not gaining shit. Nigga just doing that
Wait,
shit.
the dragon out here yet? Like,
Dragon's Dive is crazy.
wait.
that'd be fire.
Nigga just he's supposed to be an assassin. Like nigga's supposed to be like low key. Nigga got 15 bit like a dragon with a bunch of little grenades just falling from the sky. That shit not low key at all.
You're not dodging it for real.
You not. My target gonna die.
Yeah. I'm gonna blow up 50 blocks past him, but at least the target did.
Shout out to Zeno, man. Shout out Zeno.
Yeah.
Zeno a different type of nigga. I can't lie. All right. Let's get it. Let me connect back up. All right. Next up, we got Eli.
I just want to say, let the pod rock with y'all heavy. I watch every Sunday when it comes out,
Goated.
and I didn't know if y'all know this, or maybe this is maybe I'm just dumb, but in 2B Hero X, the show's going backwards. I did not know that. Yeah, I don't know if y'all are caught up, but in the latest episode, the Queen episode, you see Furman save that girl, save Wolf Girl. I didn't know the show was going backwards. Come to find out, Yang Chen, all that stuff, that happens before Lin Ling. I'm thinking this whole stuff is just different heroes all at the same time. It's all happening backwards. So I'm guessing. I don't even know what if by the time we get to X, we might see Jesus at that point. I don't know, because like the show's running until like September or something. I don't know, but I just thought that was cool.
I didn't know it was running backwards, but I knew it wasn't chronological.
I knew it wasn't chronological, but yeah, I didn't know it was backwards.
Yeah, because
And that makes me a little sad.
Yeah, because in the first episode, like you see Hero X as Hero X. And then in the most recent one, they're like, this is just like a no-name hero. We don't know him for real yet.
Wait. Say it again?
In episode 1, we know Hero X is Hero X.
How do we know that?
He's on a billboard.
As X?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember that, but
Yeah,
I believe you.
And then in the most recent one, they're like, this is like no-name hero. And we don't really know who this guy is yet. So I'm guessing he isn't Hero X yet. So it's going back.
So meaning the last episode would take place back in the timeline.
Yeah.
Because I'm fine with it. I like that the timeline is scattered. I didn't want it to go backwards though.
Yeah, I didn't know it was going backwards.
Because I want some parts to be in the middle and ahead too.
Yeah, I thought it was just scattered, but it might be going straight back.
I hope it's more scattered. But I'm fine with either way. Either way, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I like it either. Like, we're already this far, and I haven't had a problem with it.
Yeah,
so.
I knew it wasn't chronological, though. But
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was going backwards. That's, like, really cool.
Yeah.
But is it going backwards? Because Queen and Lucky Science stories are overlapping.
We could just be in, like, similar... Well...
Yeah, I don't think it would be going backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, it might just be scattered. It might not be.
Yeah, I think it's scattered, which I prefer. Because I want to see more of Nice at some point.
Yeah.
I guess not nice, but the commoner. I want to see more of him. And I'm gonna be sad if it's going backwards and I don't get to see him because I gotta find out about E-Soul shooting.
Yeah.
What's her name? Moon.
Yeah.
So I hope it's not backwards because I need more information about why E-Soul shot Moon.
Yeah. And this old dude. Honestly, we're gonna figure he been evil. So
You talking about this old ass nigga that run the league or
yeah.
the agency?
Yeah, but I mean, Esau's Gramps. That's what I was talking about.
Uncle Rocks?
Yeah.
This blonde nigga and Uncle Rocks aren't the same nigga.
Oh yeah, no, these are two different people.
Oh, okay.
I thought you was talking about Uncle Rocks at first.
Oh, okay, no.
But yeah. So I'm like,
I think Uncle Rocks runs the other one. And the blonde nigga is running Queens. Queen, Lucky Cyan. What's the purple hair girl's name? Something with a B. Blitz?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that?
I do not remember.
She was clean, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
well, she clean, but I was low key hoping Smiley would whoop her ass. But like, he was going crazy. He was like All Might.
We'll talk about that when we get there. Yeah. Because I got a lot to talk about for that episode. But yeah, I didn't know it was going backwards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If it is going
cool.
backwards. I hope it's not. But if it is, that's cool that you figured that out because I ain't figured it out.
Yeah, it might be going backwards.
He real.
Yeah.
Okay. Next matter of business. I found out. Wait, hold on. Let me disconnect Bluetooth just so there's no more issues. Okay. I found out some really crazy information this week. Did you guys know that Crunchyroll started off as a piracy website?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but that makes sense.
It started off like on some piracy shit.
Yeah.
It's most anime websites. I'm not that surprised.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
They went crazy.
Yeah, flipping it into a legitimate, legitimate business.
To go from piracy to like the biggest legal anime site is impressive.
I feel like that's the only natural progression you could have.
No, the most natural progression is getting shut down. Yeah, and then we never hear from you again.
I'm saying if you're going to keep it running, the most natural progression would be trying to flip it into like, well, we bought the licenses and now we're paying for it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, we just added a subscription service and now it's like, it pays for itself.
That's very impressive that they went from being top piracy to now they be searching for pirates. They turned into the Marines.
Shutting them down.
Damn.
Because now
they GARP now.
I get to take out the competition.
Yeah, really.
Because it was like now I own the rights, so now I can call you on not having them.
Right.
Now I can get you shut down.
Yeah, that's different. I did not know that.
It was genius. It was genius. They knew this industry needed something. So I'm gonna build the following on the wrong side.
Yeah.
And then we'll flip, and then we'll become the Marines.
They made it happen. I'm very impressed finding that out.
Yeah.
A lot of people say that they don't rock with Crunchyroll because of that. Like they knew that, so they don't rock with them because they're like, damn, y'all was stealing this shit. Y'all some hoes. But I actually think that's really cool that they were able to flip that.
Yeah, oh my God, that's pretty dope.
Are you mad I went legit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also not like super anti. Like
I don't
that.
care.
If you're a drug
I don't
dealer
care.
becomes a pharmacist, don't hate on him.
Right.
Don't hate on. He's doing his fucking thing.
He went legit.
He went legit. Like there's no hate. Like just do what you do.
Agreed. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not like anti. I don't have a super strong stance against piracy. I don't
care less.
particularly care. Yeah. That's just me though. Like I think all's fair in love and war. In the love, you love your shows, so it's fair.
I'll fuck with it. I can't lie.
Yeah.
So. It depends. It depends on who you're stealing from. I think that's what it really, to me, matters.
When does it matter and when doesn't it?
Independent artists, people who don't actually see any money really from their art is like, if you're stealing from them, it's kind of wicked. But like, if it's like Disney, if you got a Disney movie up there, they made that money back 5 times over, bro. They're good.
Personally, I'm not mad even at piracy in that sense. Like, if somebody was sharing their password for the Patreon, you got us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got us, but guess what? You're watching our shit. You know, like, that's the nigga you watching. So I'm still happy with that. Now, where I do draw the line is like, to me, like piracy is technically stealing. But when niggas aren't like technically stealing, you're actually stealing. So if niggas was like hitting my hard drive and taking the pod before it was out.
The pod.
Yeah, see, that I think is crazy. Because now you fucked up everything.
Yeah,
like,
I don't even get like any part of
I don't even get to control the release of it. That's ridiculous. But if I released it out and I just chose to put it behind a paywall, if you found a way to get over the wall, how am I going to be mad at you? You know, like I'm mad at you. No, I should be mad at me. Like if a nigga robbed you and you left your door open, yeah, I'm kind of mad at the nigga who walked in, but like, fuck, I should lock my door. Like,
yeah, I feel like you could be a little mad though. Cause like
I'm a little mad, but I'm also, if a nigga stole your bike and you ain't lock it up, you be mad at the nigga who stole your shit, but also be like, damn, bro.
But it's like, how mad can I be at myself? Like if I get a metal U-lock and somebody pull up with a buzzsaw, I was pretty prepared.
Yeah, no,
but
you
like,
buzzsaw my shit. There's like,
yeah,
damn.
I'm like, bro, what else was I really supposed to do?
Yeah, then I'm mad. That's different.
Yeah, but it's the same way. Like, I locked my door. I did what I was supposed to do.
Right.
I put it behind the paywall. Nigga jumped the paywall.
But it's easy to jump a paywall. You know what I'm saying?
It's easy to
pick a lock, but it's like,
but it's not.
It is.
No. You have to put in work to do that. You really don't have to put in work to pirate something.
You got to put in the work and find a legit website that actually is streaming this shit.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but I'm saying you got to put in work to break a bike lock.
Nah.
Yes, you do. You have to go get a fucking buzzsaw to open up a U-lock.
To run a whole server pirating all these movies to get it online.
Now, I'm not talking about them, nigga. I'm talking about the pirater.
Yeah.
Like the pirate.
Either way, you jumped. The way you got over this paywall was just so egregious. Like it's just, if you have your homie's password, somebody at the end of the day is paying for it. If more people view it, cool.
Oh,
but
wow.
like,
This got a really interesting text.
Okay.
It's not like bad or good. You remember when I did the interview with dude at C2E2, Zoro?
No.
Yeah, it was a really long time ago. He just messaged me saying he's about to drop the interview. Like C2E2 was April.
Yeah, that was wild.
It just took a long time to edit. Like I'm gonna still collaborate with him and give him the extra post because I was cooking, but like it just felt like it took a really long time.
Yeah, it took a minute, but it happens. Cool.
Yeah. Hey, get that content in, brother.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
It works.
But I should have him send it to me early so I could steal it and put it up.
First.
Yeah.
Wicked.
That's the way.
That's wicked. But yeah, that's the only reason, because I think jumping the wall on piracy is easier. That doesn't make it a less egregious offense.
It matters who's doing it too, though. Because if you take my post and put it up on your page, it's like, damn, okay, you did that, whatever. I should have put a watermark on it, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if Crunchyroll took my post and put it up on their page, now I'm like, nigga, how did, like, y'all big ass brand snatching my shit?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's brands that have done that to me before. And I'm like,
got him.
I'm like, nigga, what the fuck?
Should have locked it
Got
up.
him.
But that's why all of our pod clips are watermarked now.
Should have locked the door.
And I do. Now all of our pod clips are watermarked. Now I want a nigga to take my shit and put it up. Cool, that's free promo. You gotta flip it.
Then they smudge it.
No, niggas do that, then they're treacherous. They're treacherous.
Saying,
but even still, it's still my face. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about like people taking the pod, or if they were to do whatever with it. It's like, at the end of the day,
it all comes around to me.
You're like, it's still me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take it without it being me.
Yeah.
You're promoting me regardless. So that's why I'm not particularly mad at it.
I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking about this, and it almost feels wrong, like that I agree with this, but like if you steal OnlyFans content, I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that's wrong. Like, I feel like that's like a couple levels of wrong.
Okay.
I think it's wrong for different reasons.
No, I'm like, it's a couple levels of wrong, but it's still like at the base level, the piracy, and the piracy of this is very like.
At the base level, it's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I would call it wrong is because it's now weird. And now you're in the weird territory.
Yeah.
So, like, you're not more wrong stealing that than stealing the podcast, but you're more weird.
Yeah, I
and
think
now
it's
I'm looking
more
at you like,
morally
nigga.
wrong. Like it's like, ew, bro. Like, what
Yeah,
are
it's
you
like,
doing?
I'm saying it's still somebody's like, for a lack of a better term, art, right? It's somebody's art, and you're taking it for without paying for the premium for or doing anything, and getting the entertainment out of it.
I just think
that's a little crazy.
the only reason I
product is
find
different.
it weirder is because for the pod, we don't have to give up anything morally. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not extra vulnerable to do the pod. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
niggas like, I give this to niggas every day. I talk to people on the street. You know what I'm saying? I talk to people.
Okay.
You feel me? The only reason why I feel like that's more weird is because you do have to give up a certain level of vulnerability. Because you don't you know what I'm saying? You don't give that to a random person in the grocery store.
I'll talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not going to just do that in front of anybody.
It's a higher level of weird, same level of wrong. That's where I'm saying.
But that's where I look at it and I'm like, it's just like everybody knows they do wrong. Like when you go to watch the piracy stuff, you're doing wrong.
Right.
But I think if you're watching like a Disney movie, anything like that, harmless. But like, let's say this independent.
I would even argue net positive.
Oh, for Disney?
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, I argue
so
net positive.
it's like, it really, realistically, it does not matter if you watch this movie or not. It's probably better that you watch it because now you could talk about it to people.
And not only that, but most people who pirate weren't going to pay for it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, most people, it's not like pirate it or pay.
Yeah.
It's pirate it or don't consume this content.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like, I would rather, if I'm the business, I'd rather you consume the content that you weren't, like, I wasn't going to get the dollar anyway. So at least this way I get word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I just think when it's like an independent, it's an independent company.
Right. Like us.
Yeah, like going to a Patreon.
Yeah.
And, anybody got a password for this? Like, jumping that paywall. At the end of the day, like,
I'm not tweaking.
yeah, I'm not really angry about it.
You're doing us a little dirty because like we eat off of this.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, if there was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
It's probably better than nothing. It's better than you not watching it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I feel. It's
I-
not better than not watching
No,
it.
I'm saying like for certain situations, like they could really use the push that all the non-subscribing viewers do. Like some people could actually like really use that push to like elevate their art, and by so many people pirating it, it becomes harder to like get to their goals.
I know,
But,
I agree with that.
Understand.
But most of the time they weren't going to pay anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just weren't going to look at it.
They just weren't going to pay. Like, you remember when I didn't have I didn't have Netflix, I just didn't watch Netflix. Like, it was just like,
Yeah, I just moved on.
like, I'm just not watching it. If I don't have a subscription for something, I'm not going to buy
I'm
it.
not gonna buy it.
I'm just not going to watch it. So it's either give me this link or I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
fair.
And me specifically, a lot of times when I pirate stuff I have a subscription for. Like, I have a subscription for it. But like sometimes pirating is just a little bit easier. So you're getting the money regardless.
Well,
like,
it depends on what you mean by have a subscription.
Like, I have a subscription for Hulu, but sometimes I do pirate Invincible. Like, it's just easier.
That's Amazon Prime.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I have an Amazon Prime subscription.
Yeah,
But sometimes it's just easier to pirate it.
I use like pirate websites, but like Ted, I have your Crunchyroll, so I'm like, it's not.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm not paying for it, but I still use piracy websites just because they be better at some point. Like
Sometimes they do be better.
there's some piracy websites that be going crazy.
Yeah.
No, that's facts.
Some do be better. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Naruto used to be the wave.
Yeah. High anime is like
No, high
locked
anime
in.
is fire.
They go stupid. They like highlight the filler. They do everything.
Yeah, if high anime gets shut down, I'm gonna be kind of sad.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
That's what they gotta go legit. They have to figure out how to flip.
They could beat Crunchyroll.
Yeah, bro. They have everything.
They have
really
a better
could
API.
Yeah, they could beat Crunchyroll. What is API?
Advanced programming
Interface?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what I was gonna say, but I wasn't gonna say API. I was gonna say they have a better interface. I like their interface. more.
UI, user interface is what
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's just it's way better.
Yeah.
It's way better.
Agreed.
It keeps tabs on what you've watched and actually not watched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like way better than Crunchyroll. And Crunchyroll has a bankroll following it.
Yeah.
So how is this not right?
Yeah.
They have a bigger catalog too.
Well, that's harder to do.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. But
when you're legit, you gotta pay for the catalog.
yeah, but like, they still just have a bigger catalog.
They got a bigger catalog because they don't gotta fund it.
Yeah, they don't gotta pay for it.
Like they highlight filler.
They just
do
get paid
everything.
off all them crazy ads in the cut.
They do be having some. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
they
they
do
got
have ads.
so many ads.
The ads is annoying.
You gotta go through 4 ads to watch an episode.
Yeah, every single time you click something, the ad pops up.
Boy, that Opera GX, God
yeah. I
damn.
done downloaded that 80 billion times.
Yeah, see, you should set your shit to not auto download.
Oh yeah. It has
No, Opera
auto-download.
GX is a pretty good browser though.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, people do say.
Yeah, no, Opera GX is a
You're
good
not gonna force it on my computer.
Yeah, now that's crazy. But I got the Brave browser too. The Brave browser is probably my favorite.
I just use Google Chrome.
Bro, it ad blocks everything. It was ad blocking Twitch, ad blocking. It was ad blocking everything. And then the Twitch called up.
No, that's crazy.
I was
Because
about
now
to
you
say, 'cause
now
that's almost
now
like pirating the Twitch.
no,
damn
that's
near.
worse.
How is that worse?
Because now you really fucking my shit up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
You fucking my pockets up, gang.
No, I got a new method, and it's so gas. It's so gas. Like I didn't beat the ad block. The ad blocker is days of the past.
Nah.
Days of the past.
Because I don't give that many ads. My Twitch shit got like 3 ads an hour.
No, I can't even. I don't even want to give up the sauce.
Yeah, niggas, that's not cool.
My new Johnny, crazy. All
right.
I get you love. My ad block technique is absurd.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool off that. Twitch ads, you gotta watch them. You gotta watch them.
Not watching that.
Or sub up. Or get gifted a sub.
Yeah, I'm like, you
Beg in the
just
chat
sub
for a
up.
nigga to gift it.
Fuck no, not doing none of that, and I'm not watching that ad, nigga.
Beg in the chat for a nigga to gift it.
What are we talking about, nigga?
Nigga, I don't make no money off ads, so to skip my shit is diabolical.
Skipping it.
Every stream, I probably make maximum 60 cents off ads.
Yeah, that's pretty
maximum.
Yeah, ads don't do shit.
Not yet, but once I get that following up, boy, it'll be looking good. Cause that nigga Kai, eating.
Yeah.
He ain't never hungry.
Yeah, he be living off the grunts.
He ain't never
he live
hungry.
off the grunt. You get hit with that 4-minute ad break.
Boy,
I would give up the technique, but
Kai be going stupid. But all right, let's go ahead and get into it.
too much.
You ready to get in the new anime?
Yeah.
They do it.
All right, let's start off with 2B Hero X. Let's give this episode a ranking out of 10. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, 8.
7.5.
Very solid episode.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
Wasn't the best, wasn't the worst.
Where does Queen rank against the others? We don't know a lot, but from what we know, where does Queen rank?
I mean, right now I would say she's in last, but she has potential to be like above Lucky Cyan for me.
You got Lucky last, right?
I think so, yeah. Well, other than like sturdy, like other than like the little ones,
Dude, his name is Fern
Furman, whatever his name is, I don't care about him.
Sturdy guy.
Yeah, I'm like, he suck. So
No, out the ones that we've seen, E-Soul is the bottom. I got Nice one.
Really? You got E-Soul the bottom?
Yeah, I got Nice, Lucky Cyan, E-Soul. I mean, and then Queen right now.
yeah.
But I don't know. We only saw one ep of Queen so far.
Yeah, he's all in.
And I think we're only getting 2.
Similar spot.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably got E-Soul.
1?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, you're tripping.
I fuck with
I'd say the
E-Soul.
same. E-Soul.
I
Nice.
fuck with E-Soul.
You tripping.
He crashed out in the end.
Nice was like that though.
5.
Nice was nice.
I do fuck with the commoner, so it's probably.
No.
Nice is better.
I don't fuck with the
I fuck with
commoner.
the
I fuck
commoner.
with
I
Nice.
fuck with the commoner, bro.
Nice.
And I fuck with God
He's
Eye.
greater than nice.
God Eye versus Nice, different.
Yeah, nah.
That was top tier.
Esol versus new Esol was better.
Nice versus Rack?
Still better than. I mean, still not as good
That
as
shit
Esol.
was clean.
Esol went crazy.
Yeah.
Even Esol versus the Kidnappers was tough.
No, Esol versus the Kidnappers was super tough.
So
yeah, that was fire.
I probably got it like Esol, Nice, Lucky Cyan.
Yeah.
Queen.
Yeah.
Queen's power looks OP.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
She said, up.
Yeah, I don't like her power. I like it, but it's too strong. I don't like that.
Buddy or old girl started reaching for her. She said, step back.
Yeah, that's ass. That's too strong.
She basically got cursed speech. She Inumaki.
Yeah, that's too like Inumaki cough up blood and he's cooked.
Nah, she like that.
A fair
I can just say anything and that's how it happens.
She not using her power right because she
way
talk
too
about
strong.
stop. I would have said, do jumping jacks.
Yeah, see,
It would have gotten wicked.
That's way too much. Like,
Push-ups. That's how I'm rocking.
yeah, that power is way too strong.
Attempt a backflip. I ain't say land. Attempt a
Might as well
backflip.
just kill yourself there. Like that's crazy.
Break dance. That's how we rock it.
Yeah, being able to just tell somebody like stop that's
Break
like
dance?
Break dance.
That's violation.
Yeah.
Like
You want smoke? Break dance.
spin on your head.
Break it down. That's how we rock it.
Twerk, nigga. Like crazy.
There was a TikTok that said Inumaki should have pulled up on Shibuya. Everybody shake that ass.
damn. Just up a speaker and just bounce that ass.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, if I got Queen's power, I'm walking up on the scene and recite EXO Tour Life. Man, that's how I'm pulling. Doom, doom, doom. Foot out shuffle, nigga.
Nigga just get up started.
Footwork. I just want to rock.
Like, he got me.
That's how I'm rocking.
Faster.
That's how I'm using Queen's power if I got that shit.
That shit would have me cooked.
Niggas is going crazy. Sing the Jimmy Neutron theme song. Get jiggy is crazy. Hit the Carlton.
Nigga, no!
I'll get you next time. That's how I would use Queen power. She not creative enough.
Yeah.
She not going crazy. That's how I would use that shit.
Yeah, but her power is still just way too strong.
I don't like the hat.
Hat's up. Her fit is cool.
I don't like that. Her fit is hard without the hat.
The hat is cool. It matches her ensemble. I like it.
Yeah, she could lose the hat.
I like
Personally.
her elegant look. I mean, she queen. I fuck with it.
Yeah, but you don't need the hat. She should have thrown a crown or something. The hat not doing it.
I think she had a crown in that one fight.
Yeah, but the hat you didn't need.
Yeah. I like the crown more, but the hat still looked tough. She got like an elegant look to her. She give off that vibe.
I didn't really care about the hat. It didn't really change anything for me. So
I'm not like in love with it, but I like it.
I was like, it didn't make. I wasn't like, oh, like this stands out. I was just like,
Yeah,
oh.
like it's
I thought she
sad.
looked cooler without it.
I
Well,
like
what
the
we
crown
think?
more? Yeah.
What do we think Lil Johnny's power is? And Big Johnny's power.
I'm assuming it's just like some type of trance. Like I thought it was using the power against her when she was like, I want to walk away, but like I'm a pet him.
Yeah, I think it's some type of like mind control
Yeah.
where it's like,
Yeah, because she don't even seem like the type to like even want to hold that cat. But like,
right, she didn't.
yeah.
She was just like, I can't control this. Like, I'm trying to leave, but I want to pet Big Johnny.
Yeah, it's gonna be like if you look into the cat's eyes, you just fall into a trance or something.
Yeah, it's definitely some type of control though.
Yeah.
Some type of like suggestion.
Yeah. I don't know if who got the power. I don't know if Big Johnny or Little Johnny got the power.
I think Big Johnny is Lil Johnny's power.
Oh.
No, that wouldn't make sense.
That could make sense.
Because how would he summon it? Is that really a thing in this world?
Maybe, we don't really know.
I don't know.
You can shoot luck dust. Summoning something.
No, the
is
luck
that
dust
crazy.
was crazy.
I'm like,
Yeah.
summoning something couldn't be
Portal
that crazy.
guns, yeah.
Portal, yeah.
But how would niggas just believe that niggas could summon Big Johnny?
I don't know. If you Lil Johnny, you like, where Big John? Like, maybe that was his nickname, and he was like, you need a Big Johnny. Big Johnny.
That could have went a whole different way.
Yeah.
That could have went way different.
You just need a Big Johnny. But that's all I'm doing.
That could have been
maybe that's
a treacherous power.
Came up to him and said, "You need a Big Johnny."
You just need that Big Johnny.
This is not what I did.
He said, "Damn it, I got cats. This isn't what I wanted."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I don't know. No, the fight Smile versus the purple girl. I thought Smile was about to boom her.
I wanted Smile to win.
She went crazy on that nigga.
She was going dumb. I can't.
That was a good ass fight.
Yeah. I hope we see more of him. I know we're not gonna get like a story.
We're never gonna
of
see him again.
Like, he was cool.
We're never gonna see him
His
again.
powers.
He was kind of
dope.
an asshole.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
What's wrong with
He
that?
reminded me of Homelander. He felt real Homelander.
I don't know. It seemed like he was still fighting for the good, kind of.
I think he's fighting for the good, but I can't really tell.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of hope I see him.
His logo was hard too. The little smile.
Yeah, the smile on the chest.
He was piecing her for a second, and then she.
Yeah, that weapon, a hammer, axe. I don't know.
Like the hammer axe, and just started.
That thing is a little too devious.
She was going dumb.
I don't know what her like power is. She was kind of just going nuts.
I think it's just super strength. I think it's kind of like nice.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's like you just got a stat boost.
Yeah, that's possible. But yeah, she's going crazy. I like her.
Yeah, she was clean.
Queen's still colder though.
Yeah, but she
I
not
think-
ranked higher.
Yeah, I was like, she's ranked higher. I feel like Queen need to get up in them ranks.
You got to get that trust up.
Yeah, she got to get that trust up. I mean, she valedictorian. Like, would trust her with the grades. Like,
I mean, they did.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's how she became a hero.
Facts.
Yeah, I don't know what her villain is gonna be because I think she only has one more episode.
I thought it was gonna be the other girl, this Hammer girl.
Oh yeah, because at the end she made a call. It was like,
Yeah, like they
she
clearly
said,
don't fuck with each
she
other.
said, "Hey, do that shit." At Blitz, I think her name was maybe something like
Yeah,
that.
this is something with a B. I can't remember.
But she made a call and was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
do that shit." I thought she was calling a drone strike.
Yeah, but I don't
Boy,
know
I thought she was
why.
about to do it.
Dragon dive. Yeah, I don't know why her talking to Big Johnny was like a do it type moment. Like, Big Johnny clearly got something to do with that. Like, they set her up, I think.
Yeah. Oh, like you think Lil Johnny is working with Blitz?
Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah, because I'm like, he walked up out of nowhere and then put her in a trance. And then for some reason, that was enough to be like, she's doing this.
No,
Go
I
get
don't
her.
think that's why she did it. I think she did it because she froze her dumb ass and she was mad about it.
I think that she had to be in that. Like, Big Johnny had to get her attention for that to happen.
I don't think so. I think she was going to do that regardless. I think she was just mad she did that bullshit and was like, man, get her dumb ass.
I don't know. I feel like Johnny got something. I don't feel like he's like a good guy.
Johnny seemed like a good dude.
Nah. It's always the people that see him like a good dude where I'm like, I don't know. And then the way that he like kind of controlled her, because he clearly wanted to walk away.
Yeah.
And then he was like, compet the cat. And I was like, I don't know.
Okay. It's possible.
Yeah, I definitely think that he's maybe not evil, but I don't even know if he's working with other girl, but he a weird dude. He's not a good guy.
Doesn't seem like it.
I think the Johnnies are cool. I fuck with the Johnnies.
I don't know. This show has made me not trust.
I trust the
Yeah.
Johnnies. Okay, if you guys were in To Be Hero X, who would you trust the most?
Like, out of the heroes we've seen?
Yeah.
The commoner.
You would trust him the most?
Yeah, for sure. Because he stepped out. He was like, I ain't even nice, bro.
Have we seen everything
I'm not
that we've
him.
seen in the show?
But I'm going to fight.
Like, did I see him save, like, did I see Esol save the little boy?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah. I'm voting Esol.
You would trust Esau the most?
Yeah.
I think I'm trusting Nice the most.
Yeah.
I think I trust Nice the most. No, I'm not trusting the Commodore.
Why?
Because, nigga, you just told me that you lied to me.
Yeah.
I know you be lying.
Yeah.
You just blindly trusted the other nigga.
No, I trusted him because he was clean.
Yeah,
He
I'm
was
like,
lying,
he
though.
was,
I'm trusting a nigga that's
But it
clean.
didn't matter.
That wasn't his actual girlfriend. His villain was actually his best homie. Like,
But-
that
but-
nigga was
but-
actually lying to you.
But he was actually clean. I trust that nigga because he's clean.
Yeah,
I don't trust this nigga because he dating Moon. I don't trust this nigga because his villain is Rack. I trust this nigga because he clean.
Yeah, I'm definitely
He's
not
actually
trusting the
clean.
commoner. I'm not trusting the commoner at all.
I'm trusting the commoner for sure.
No, this nigga lied.
After watching it on TV, and it's like, nah,
Why are you trusting the commoner? Because he told you the truth?
Because he came clean.
But the nigga was lying.
He lied.
No.
Nice
Nice came clean.
No.
The commoner might have came clean, but Nice came clean.
No, Nice was lying to you.
But Nice was clean.
You just didn't know about it.
Nice was clean.
Your truth
because I didn't
was
know about
delusion.
it. So I was cool.
But I'm saying your truth points were falsely there.
Which is better than
No.
No, they were
revealed
falsely
as a
there.
lie.
No, they were falsely there.
No. See, this is what you're missing out on. My truth, I'm not trusting this nigga.
I almost took this nigga out.
Right, but I'm not trusting Nice because of whatever his alter ego is. I'm trusting this nigga because he's clean.
No,
And the only thing true about this nigga was he was clean.
But I'm saying the people only trusted him.
I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about me.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I'm there, I'm not gonna trust bro because I'll trust bro because
He clean.
Everything about him was a sham, but for the most part, it looked real.
He was clean.
Yeah, I couldn't trust Nice.
I'm trusting the commoner strictly off the fact that it was like, bro, I had the power. I dropped the power, nigga. Fuck that power, nigga. I came as me, and he's still fighting for his life. I'm like, yeah, he
ain't do that
once.
from the jump though. He ain't do it from the jump.
Nigga, you wouldn't have done it from the jump. If you got all the powers in the fucking world and became like number 5 hero, yeah, nobody's gonna do it from the jump. Nigga,
Right.
I was the
Esau
number 1.
came from nothing. He came from the bottom. He came from being a cosplaying McDonald's man, basically, and then he came up.
Exactly. Why would I just? He just wants Esau's spot. Like that's
He
what I'm
didn't
thinking.
really. He was doing it out the goodness of his heart for a good while.
And then what happened?
I don't trust Esau.
Was also bad.
Now I will keep it a stack. If I'm in the show, I would have trusted the fuck out of Esau.
Yeah.
I would have trusted that nigga. Because me, I don't really fuck with old people making like being on top. You feel me? Because old people be stuck in their ways and they don't be trying to improve.
Yeah.
And that Esau nigga, y'all remember when I was watching the show, I was like, look at that old ass bitch. That nigga in that bitch talk about, boy, I just wasn't letting him buy some toys, nigga. No, nigga, go save somebody. Yeah. I would have fucked with Esau. But when I saw that final battle, I would have been like, nah, something ain't right with this nigga, bro. I don't trust that nigga no more. He would have lost my trust.
If I saw that in that battle, I would have been like, oh no, he definitely needs my trust.
The one.
That final battle would have lost my trust. I trust the fuck out of Lucky Cyan though.
Oh yeah,
because the music banging. That's all it takes.
Nah,
the music bang.
They were spitting, bro.
Oh no, you're right.
They were spitting.
No, I
was like, hey, bro,
that.
if you picked up that dollar, somebody had to drop it.
Yeah, I probably would have lost my trust in Lucky Cyan after that. I ain't gonna lie.
I would have lost my trust instantly.
I would have trusted that she was still lucky though. Like I'm like, yo,
but
she
just
bad
because
lucky.
being around
she taking mine.
Lucky, that means everybody around that is unlucky.
Yeah, you're right. I'd probably have the most trust in Nice, and at this point in time, I'd probably put a lot of trust in Queen and Firm Man. I would have trusted Firm Man.
Yeah, I can't do nothing but
because that nigga actually held up a fucking wall to save a little. That nigga actually was standing firm. Yeah. I would have to trust that.
I can't not trust it. Like, what is his? He really not a bad dude at all. Like, he just Firm Man.
Yeah, I would have had to trust him, and I probably would have trusted the fuck out of the Enlighter.
Yeah,
because that nigga was cooking.
I would have trusted the Enlighter. I would have trusted God.
I would have trusted God. Yeah,
like, I don't care. He was still going.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, the only one that I think I couldn't trust. I mean. No, I wouldn't even trust. I wouldn't trust Lucky Cyan.
I would,
because they was spitting absolute facts.
I would have trusted her until they started saying that, and I would have started thinking about it and be like, "Oh yeah, wait a minute."
Yeah, somebody.
I would have trusted her because it's still like, yeah, you're still the lucky one. Like, yeah, there is.
Yeah, but you taking mine though.
Everybody around you is losing it.
No, not everybody around you is losing it. Everybody is losing. Anybody can lose it. So it don't
so
matter.
let me get some.
No, exactly.
Yeah, let me get some of that luck.
Shit, if I'm fucking with her, I could get some of the luck. Don't be mad at me. Just start fucking with her. Right? That's it.
But it's like,
yeah,
nah,
if you want
the
luck, fuck with her.
That's a fair assessment.
Like,
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
If you want the luck, go over there and fuck with the luck then. And you're like, no, I don't want to be over there and I want luck.
But it's like if everybody
that's
fuck
fair.
with her,
that's fair.
Now you're unlucky, nigga. Have that.
If everybody fuck with her, can't everybody be lucky?
Everybody can fuck with her and everybody can get lucky.
Well, no, that's not true. But not everybody can fuck with her.
Somebody's
you
luck
got to be in Japan
somebody's bad luck.
or Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't matter. I'm gonna get in where I fit in. Just make sure my luck good. Like that's all I'm doing. What? I'm gonna root for a hero that's go get me rich. Okay, cool.
And I'm like, it's also partly her decision because like other dude, the leader of that orphanage was trying to get in the luck, and then she dipped on him. Like he couldn't even really do nothing about it.
No, he was abusing the luck.
Yeah, but like if she wanted to leave, she wanted to leave.
You just get to abuse me.
Yeah.
I mean, he was wrong, but it's like, well, what if I'm trying to fuck with her and she like, nah, I'm gonna just dip on you. I lose my luck.
That's not how it worked.
That's what she did.
No, she dipped because he was abusing the fuck out of her, bro.
But like she wanted to dip, so she dipped.
No, it's her life, gang. If she wants to leave, you can't just say no. You're all of my luck. You can't leave.
Yeah.
You don't get to do that.
Yeah, but if I'm fucking with her and she like, yeah, you got the luck, and now I'm gonna just dip on you. I just lost my luck.
Yeah, but nobody's saying like take her and abuse the luck out of her. We're saying buy a ticket to a concert and like catch a couple luck dusts.
Exactly. Get some luck on you. And then go ahead and go about your way.
Yeah, nobody's saying kidnap her.
Maybe.
Then that's your fault. Like,
yeah, niggas ain't saying go kidnap Lucky Cyan.
She would still be pretty low on my list. Luck isn't like
I'm trusting.
I'd probably trust
power.
Out of who I would trust if I was in the world, it'd probably be Nice, Man, Queen, because I don't have no reason not to. Lucky Cyan, Esol. Commoner.
Niggas hate.
And I probably wouldn't trust Moon at all, because what the fuck am I trusting her for?
Well, I don't know what. Yeah. Why would I? But I guess because she went nice.
She was a travel blogger. Like I don't give a fuck.
She clean. I trust that she going places.
I guess. Bro, yeah, I trust.
She's going somewhere.
But do I trust her review?
I was like, I still might not even trust that. Like it's like
trust the review. She been everywhere, gang. She been everywhere.
Maybe I would trust her.
So I'm probably going Nice or the Commoner. Either one would.
No,
be
they're not
one.
the same person.
No, I'm saying either one would be rank 1.
But you got to pick one.
Then the Commoner.
Okay.
Because he came clean. The other
but Nice came clean.
No, Nice came clean. My nigga.
That's all that mattered. That's all that mattered.
It was they both had their like he showed me he's like everybody else.
Nigga
sometimes some shit happens. And you know what I'm saying? Another nigga end up on top. Well, I'm here to tell you the nigga that's still underneath that suit is still a real one.
Especially since the whole thing was televised and it raised him in the rankings. I'd be like, boy, this nigga plotted that bitch. Nah. Because you going to tell me, wait. So
he killed himself.
But think about it this way, right? So you mean to tell me that this nigga lied, became nice, lied, was fucking with Moon. Right? No.
That was real. Though.
No, but at first he was lying.
That was real.
But we don't know that. We don't know that. We don't know that.
That was all real.
Okay, but he lied to become.
No, we do know that though.
We don't know that.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
All the people in the world knew that.
No.
I mean, they didn't know that.
They were like, he was the one from the wedding. Oh my God.
Right, but right.
They knew that.
But
that was the one who was on the first game show where the Enlighter stopped. Oh my God.
But let me get to my point. Let me get to my point though.
They
right?
had to know that.
He lied to become nice. Lied, started fucking with Moon. Lied when Moon died. Every time this nigga lied, he upgrade, right? So then he lied about lying to get that extra commoner boost, nigga. I'm gonna be like, yo, this nigga's he's still going. Because now I know niggas fake optics. And that shit look fake as fuck. That shit look fake as hell.
He did his motherfucking
So you mean to tell me this nigga in lighter, especially after the Moon doll was fake at the end?
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me this nigga in lighter came, broadcast the whole thing, you started beating on this nigga so everybody will believe, now he started getting strong. And then at the end, we find out it wasn't even Moon. I'm looking at this shit like Cap.
Yeah.
Now that's fair.
I'm looking at that, like that's Moon fair. Wasn't even actually there. Cap.
But nice, to me, it's all about like, the commoner was the moment Nice fell. Because all of the fake shit they did to build Nice is no longer standing and it's only the real shit about the commoner that is being built.
That boosted that nigga up though.
Exactly, because now the niggas know that he admitted to the real shit. Like, yo, They do be abusing the fuck out y'all like trust points. They do this.
But you're capping.
But hey, it's kind of almost like you know, not to even liken it to real life too much, but it's like when Trump hit I know the tax shit is fucked because I abuse the taxes. Now niggas look at him like, oh my God, he tells the truth. It's so crazy.
Right, but that's how you cap.
But I'm saying that is how you
The
cap.
way to cap is be like, I'm like you, nigga. You not though.
Exactly.
You cap it.
But he's actually like me.
But he's
No,
cap.
he's not.
They faked my death, did all types of shit, man. I'm telling you the real. And then niggas hear that shit.
And niggas go, ooh, I can trust you.
Like,
but that's it. You know what I'm saying?
He's like us.
And it's easy to set that up.
They said, ooh. I'm like, yeah, he just dropped the rail.
Nah, it's too easy. That's too easy.
They be faking that shit.
That's too easy.
That probably make me not believe in Firm. It will make me unbelieve in a lot more niggas than him.
But it'll make me unbelieve in him too.
Yeah.
No,
I gotta unbelieve in him.
He was like, nigga, I'm gonna keep it a stack. They don't want me to do this.
And I can't trust no nigga that starts selling niggas out too. And you selling niggas out, I can't trust you.
Who did he sell out?
Everybody lying.
Oh, nigga, I don't care about that. He kept it a stack on TV.
I can't trust you.
I couldn't do shit about this. I came to save my girl. And niggas was like, I fuck with dude. I was sitting there like, I fuck with dude. Like, it would just be hard to be like, I knew they was faking this shit one way or another because, like, that's who I am. I was a conspiracy ass nigga. Like, I know about Rock Nation and that. But, like,
I can't trust the commenter. But let's move on because we've been talking about To Be Hero X a long time. All right, next up we got Vigilantes.
Yes, sir.
Let's give this episode a rating out of 10. 3, 2, 1, 6.5.
Yeah.
This was the worst and best episode at the same time.
It was chill.
The majority of this episode was horrible.
Yeah.
But the last 3 minutes were really good.
The Blue Lock season.
Kinda, yeah. But it was horrible.
This shit was gas.
I don't give a fuck about this performance at all. I don't give a fuck about the Mad Hatters. I don't give a fuck about the feathers.
Bro.
I don't give a fuck about the dancing niggas. I don't care. I don't even care about Pop Step.
Bro, that's the thing that kind of was pissing me off because, like, I don't care about Pop. Like, I don't care about her trying to be the nice girl. Hey, you be in the front when you hurt your ankle. Like, I don't care. I just don't care. And then the little romance that the two Mad Hatter in the dance club.
I'm supposed to care about that?
Why is this even in here?
I don't care at all.
I do not care about this at all.
Like, this is 3 episodes of filler, damn near.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about this Pop Step show.
And even the end, I do care.
No, you tripping.
I didn't care that much.
No, the end was lit.
Like the eel and the knuckle duster and whatever her name is. The actual like fight at the end was cool because she's gas. I low-key rock with her heavy.
No, she lit.
But yeah, this whole performance, we need to just get this over with.
It was cool to see. Hey, Aizawa used to be a thug back in the day. I fuck with old Aizawa. Old Aizawa better than new Aizawa.
Aizawa is way too tough.
Whole time.
Nah, he a thug now. Like, cause he cocky with it. He was like, man, I wish some fuck shit would happen so I go do some hero work. Like, our Aizawa would never wish bad on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But he's been through, you gotta think. That's the Aizawa we saw was the one who been through. I lost my homie.
No, yeah, I get it. No, this Aizawa lost his homie too, though.
Well, I'm saying like it's still like he's older now.
Yeah.
He got kids under his wing.
No, I get it.
You know
but old Aizawa was more lit. I like him.
To be a hero at all times.
I like that nigga.
The young nigga version of everybody's gonna be more lit than the old nigga version.
He was cool. I liked him.
One thing that I realized about Aizawa is where is he getting all this rap from?
Crazy.
Because like he didn't do nothing like that in the My Hero universe.
Nah.
He had way more rap than what he has around his neck.
I can't lie. What pissed me off was when he wrapped that nigga up. Buddy got out of it and he put that shit back on. I was like, he said, oh, it's loose because of the mucus. Yeah. And then wrapped that bitch back around his neck.
Let's try this again.
I was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, that's disgusting. He got 2 superpowers. Like he got way too much scarf.
Yeah.
It just don't make sense.
She's really evil. Because that nigga been locked up in the basement for a minute.
Yeah. That's why I like her though.
That nigga been locked up in the basement for a minute.
Yeah.
It has to be at least a week minimum because they've been practicing for a week.
Yeah.
I know it's been longer than that.
Yeah, I think it's been
at least a month.
Yeah.
At least a month.
Yeah.
And that nigga just been in the basement thinking about Pop getting drugged consistently.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, she's tough. I like her. She's a good like villain.
Also,
Yeah, she's actually wicked.
Yeah, like, she's a bad person.
Yeah. This is around where I stopped remembering. Like, I don't remember what happened after. I think.
I don't want to sound like a hater, but I think you said this like 3 times.
No, yeah, but
hey, I don't remember. And then you look come next week, I'm starting to forget.
Because I remember bits and pieces, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, at the first episode, I didn't really remember much of what happened. But I remember, like, I like Knuckle Duster, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
Then I remembered, like, the stain stuff. I remembered that the entire time. Like, that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
And then I remembered the bus scene.
Yeah.
I can't think of shit else like, I don't know what the fuck happened after this.
I know some important key points.
Yeah, I don't. Nah.
There are some, like, very important things.
Mm-mm.
Interesting. But yeah, there's some very important things that I'm actually pretty excited to get into, but it comes a little bit late. It comes a little while later.
Yeah, see, I stopped reading after the performance that Pop Step and them did.
Oh, well, yeah, there's more.
Well, I know, but I'm saying that's where I stopped reading.
Yeah, all the good
and
stuff
I'm guessing
happens.
that's going to happen in the next 2 episodes.
Yeah, the good stuff happens after that. Or kind of during it.
You got to Pop Step stuff. It was like, yeah, turn this off.
Yeah.
No, I just was liking it, and I was like, this shit. Or no, I think it got announced it was going to get animated while I was reading it.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, okay, well, I'm going to just stop.
Okay, yeah. All the heat comes like during the Pop Step thing.
Okay.
So hopefully we're getting there soon.
What I'm wondering is, it seems like she doesn't remember him.
Doesn't remember him.
Knuckle Duster, which leads me to believe that she is being mind controlled or has like some serious split personality disorder.
She's definitely being mind, because even Knuckle Duster is like, this ain't even the same person. Like,
yeah,
because he was like get out, like this ain't you.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah, so she's definitely being controlled.
Yeah, and Knuckle Duster thugged out with it.
Yeah,
she said, "You're not gonna hit your precious daughter."
You said, "You better hope I hit you, because I'm gonna kill you with this taser." Yeah, like
she said,
"Taser hit you, it's over with."
She said, "That's why you brought the taser, because you didn't want to hit me." He said, "Boy, I hit you, and you better hope I don't got to use the taser, because this bitch will stop your heart." Yeah, so you better take the punch.
He was going nuts. She was going crazy, dude.
And she can fly?
Is she?
Well, she hopped off that building and it looked like she was flying. She said, "You can't catch me." It looked like she was flying in that bitch.
I think that was just crazy animation. But
speaking of niggas jumping and flying, I know this isn't the Retro Curse podcast, but that nigga Conan flew. Yeah. When he jumped off the flying machine onto the Giganto, he said, "You." That's BS. That was ridiculous.
Knuckle Duster was going way crazy. Like, he might as well be Spider-Man with that grappling hook.
He was. And she also thought that, so this is why I thought she was flying. Because she said, "You won't be able to catch me," and then jumped off the building. If she don't got no type of mobility quirk, what the hell made her think she was going to outrun that nigga? The scariest nigga I'd have never seen.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what her plan was. She must have thought she could fly. I don't know. Thought the bees was going to carry her. But he was going crazy.
Yeah, Knuckle Duster
He need
different.
to up that grappling hook every time he go anywhere.
Knuckle Duster the best hero in My Hero. Gotta be. I got Knuckle Duster number 1.
I think out of the hero mentality is him and
he feels the most like a hero.
Him and Mirio at the top.
I got Knuckle Duster over Mirio.
Yeah.
Oh,
I said
okay.
them at the top though. I don't think most people would throw
for hero mentality.
Yeah, like most people wouldn't throw their quirk, and then I probably got Aizawa because that he could be getting beat up and he'll still try and do what he can.
That's why I'm taking New Endeavor. I put New Endeavor 3.
Yeah, New Endeavor.
New Endeavor 3.
Aizawa for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
He do whatever he need to.
Bro, he's one leg, one hide.
Endeavor too.
Yeah,
I'm one hand, one eye.
The same
Yeah,
thing.
but he's cool. He got a fire hand.
But he was on the same shit.
But he's cool. Though.
Nigga said, all right, and then just started going stupid. Nigga laser eyed a nigga.
But Aizawa been doing that since season 1. Since season 1, he been getting trounced, but making some shit happen.
Yeah, but Endeavor, like that fire in his heart a little different than Aizawa's.
No, Aizawa been on Endeavor's max level this whole time.
Nah, Endeavor got a chip on his shoulder though. Aizawa don't got a chip on his shoulder.
Aizawa was getting his head smashed into the ground in the first fight. Barely even knew these kids, and still, instead of using, he was like, "I gotta save that nigga." He was like, he stopped Shiggy from fucking destroying Deku.
Endeavor damn near lit up a supernova to kill All for whatever his name is, All for One. He brought him in there and was like, "Yo, I'm finna just prominence burn everything to hell."
That nigga beat All for One.
He did what he could.
He beat All for One.
But that's greater power. He had greater power.
No, but even in his mind, bro, his level of willing to crash out for the W. Yeah. That nigga killed himself. That nigga killed himself. He choked himself out in his mind. He said, "Nigga, I just gotta keep beating me. I gotta keep evolving." And nigga just started going stupid.
Yeah, he's over Aizawa for like
Aizawa ain't had no moment where that nigga said, "I have to thank the pain. Cause it's the only thing keeping me conscious." Nigga, that's crazy.
No, that is crazy.
That's crazy.
But in Aizawa's worst moments, he got arm, leg broken, full body destroyed. I'm still saving niggas. Like
that's Endeavor. That's Endeavor.
No, but I'm saying one nigga been doing it since season 1. He been doing it since season 1.
But another nigga. But Aizawa's
had to get there.
But everybody fuck with Aizawa. Aizawa do it, niggas fuck with him. It's another thing to do it and niggas don't even fuck with you.
Niggas hate you.
I'm giving my everything for niggas who don't even want me living no more. Niggas want me dead and locked up and I'm still going. Aizawa do that shit and get cheers. Endeavor do that shit and get boos.
Nah, one of the worst things, like everybody hates Endeavor. Endeavor is so cold because Endeavor hates Endeavor.
Right.
He's like, nigga, I was terrible. I need to do everything I can in my power.
I'm not gonna lie. If one nigga who just wasn't terrible, I'm gonna give it to him. Like he wasn't terrible. Like Aizawa just was never terrible. He learned his lessons and became the version of Endeavor that Endeavor had to skyrocket to. Aizawa was just that type of hero.
I agree with all that, but it's easy.
He was already there.
It's easy to do good when niggas is cheering for you. It's hard to do good when niggas is booing you.
My nigga does it without the cheers. He don't even get
praise.
He
get cheers though.
He don't even get praise.
He get cheers.
He get cheers amongst the heroes. They be like, "Yo, this is real."
Endeavor gets cheers amongst nobody. Nobody. His son don't even cheer for him.
His fault. That's all his fault.
But he keep doing it. He keep doing it.
Aizawa isn't doing it for the cheers though. He's not doing.
But he still got him.
Yeah. He's just doing
He's not doing it for the cheers, but he don't got to do it in spite of boos.
Written into the news. He could go crazy. Stop all. He's one of the biggest stoppers of all for one right now.
It's always Endeavor.
No, he's stopping Shiggy. So that's All for One for real.
But he ain't kill him.
No, I'm saying
Endeavor killed All for One.
He's never gonna put his name in the situation. Nobody will know that he did this. He will just go there. He was just like, all right, we did it. Like, that's it. Like, he don't need no credit, no nothing. He just be doing great.
Endeavor don't really want credit or he's doing it for himself.
He has to atone. That is why he's doing it.
Yeah, but he's doing it for himself.
He a real hero, though.
Yeah.
He a real hero.
He a real hero now. My nigga was a real hero the whole time.
Okay, so who you giving one for all to? You get to pass it down. You giving it to... No, I'm saying you giving it to Eraserhead or Endeavor?
I'm giving it to Deku. He's gonna unlock 8 powers.
Eraserhead or Endeavor? Who you passing it to?
Eraserhead.
I'm passing it to Endeavor.
I'm giving it to Eraserhead because let alone
you giving it to this Endeavor?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Because beforehand, no, I can't give him super strength.
I'm giving it to this Endeavor.
No, I can't give him that. That's
because number one, this guy's gonna stay out the media face. He's gonna stay out. He's gonna do everything to keep that power safe. I'm picking.
I'm giving that to Endeavor. Endeavor saving more lives, bro.
And he's hitting niggas with the.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like.
Tough.
I'm saying like they're quirkless and all they got is one for all. I'm giving that bitch to Endeavor.
Yeah, I would have gave it.
Yeah,
to
Endeavor saving more niggas.
He would have.
He got that.
His wife.
He got that.
Yeah.
I'm giving that bitch to Endeavor.
Like that nigga knew what he was doing.
I'm talking this Endeavor.
Yeah, exactly. You're talking end of the story. He didn't got to atone all types of. I'm talking from day one. And we're making a day one nigga. Why I can pick my nigga in the first episode, and I know the power's in good hands. Like
Aizawa ain't in the first episode. Now what?
I'm saying for whatever episode he starts in.
Yeah, well, of course not.
What
Probably
from the
not.
first?
You kind of see pretty bogus at the beginning. He was a dickhead.
No, he was a dick, but that don't. He's a hero.
Yeah, but we didn't see him do anything. We didn't even really know where he was ranked.
He just stopped.
First episode, I did think he was an asshole,
Yeah,
but
like-
because he was about. Well, the nigga was about to do something that he was gonna hurt himself to do, and the nigga stopped him and said, "No, you can't even use that shit. Like you're gonna go out there and get hurt." He told him the truth. He wasn't even an asshole.
If I have
he
to-
was like, "Fuck it, do it, hurt yourself." Like,
no, he didn't.
If I have to give it to
he
him,
let him break a finger. Because the nigga wasn't going. The nigga broke a finger instead of destroying his whole arm.
yeah, but Aizawa didn't know that. He was like, "Fuck it, do it."
No, that's not what he did.
That's exactly what he did.
What are you talking about?
He stopped him and was like, "You're going to hurt. You're stupid." Basically, he was like,
Yeah,
"You keep hurting yourself." And he was like, "Fuck it, do it. Like, go ahead."
He didn't let him do it.
He did let him do it. But
well, yeah, because he did
figured
it.
out.
He did it.
No, he did the finger.
Yeah, but Aizawa would have had to
Aizawa
let him
didn't
do
know
that.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Aizawa didn't know he was going to do the finger.
He could see when he was going to destroy his whole arm. He was like, no, you're not doing that. Like, you're going to throw your whole... Why did he stop him the first time? Because he knew he knew what was about to happen. The second time, it wasn't going to be that. Like, he was like, oh, that's not the same shit. And then he did the singular finger, and he was like...
It's not like I made it
so I can
and then
still
he stopped
fight.
his powers. He was like, he gave him the speech, and it was like, "Fuck it, do it, hurt yourself."
No, that's not what he did.
That's what he said. Every time you do this, you're out of commission. And then somebody's gonna have to patch you up. Fuck it.
No, he said, so I'm not gonna let you do this. If you can't figure this shit out, you're done. And then that nigga, he was gonna expel that nigga, and then he did the one finger, and he was like, "See, I can still fight." And he was like, "I fought with that."
But he would have had to. But what E-Man is saying, he would have had to let him do the one finger thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he let him do the one finger.
But he's saying Deku didn't say, "Hey, Aizawa, this time I'm only going to use the tip of his finger."
No.
Aizawa thought this nigga was just going to do it.
Yeah.
No.
He thought the nigga was going to do it.
Yeah, because I stopped you. I told you the truth.
Yeah.
If you were gonna hurt yourself, nigga,
He said, "Do it." Yeah, that's what E-Man was
He was
saying.
like, "Yeah, now you're gonna blow your arm up. Go ahead and do it."
He was gonna
Said, "Do it, and I'm expel you, nigga."
Yeah,
Exactly. He was gonna expel
He was
that
gonna
nigga.
let him break his arm and then quit school.
Exactly. That
That's
nigga,
what he was gonna let him
he
do.
was gonna let that nigga see the truth. Do the same thing. The same thing. All Might said, "Nigga, if you ain't got no powers, nigga, you can't be a hero."
Yeah, All Might was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a stack, nigga.
But all right.
Keep it a stack.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Next up, we got Fire Force. You watched the next episode.
I somehow skipped to the end of the next episode. I don't know how. but-
So, did you watch last episode when we were talking about it?
yes, but I somehow just watched the end of this episode also because I didn't watch the whole beginning.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how I did that, but yeah.
Yeah, because they were talking about it in the Discord, and they were like, "Yeah, E-Man was spoiling the next episode," and I was like, "Yeah, but how could he have done it if it wasn't out yet?"
Yeah, I must have done it like right when it dropped.
And then Yer said he must have watched it in the. Yer said he must have watched it in between the time C2 was trying to think of 5 women.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, but
Crazy.
They were in the Discord like, damn. They were like, damn, Chase, why you fuck C2 up like that? He was like, nigga, I tried to give him a layup. I didn't know it was gonna take the nigga 10 years. That was a funny ass conversation in the Discord.
that was crazy.
Them niggas are hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, you spoiled the new. I mean, you didn't really spoil it, but
Yeah.
do we understand what happened?
With the big monster thing?
Yeah, where did it come from?
I don't think we know.
I'm getting to the point where Fire Force is starting to get really random.
With like the powers and stuff?
With just everything is getting random.
This new dude is pissing me off because you can't explain this with fire. You can't. I flipped the universe.
It can't be too different. I thought it was Show at first. And I was
He
like,
looked like black hair Show. Like that's what it looked like.
I thought that nigga was Show. And I was like, how Show do that?
Yeah,
But
he was just like, I just flipped the universe upside down. Like, come on, dude. What are we doing?
I am starting to not understand anything.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
They're starting to stretch it really far. And it's starting to make this season less exciting to me.
Yeah.
Because anything can happen. Like, yeah, we have
That's
this.
kind of where I'm at. I'm at anything can happen.
Yeah, like this big monster came out of nowhere. Is it an infernal? But it looks like it's a machine because the face opened and then it shot.
Yeah, it looks like it's a machine.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that is, number one, they have a really deep roster. They have too many characters for me to keep up with at this point.
I'm not mad at that.
They have a lot. But also, I don't understand how so many people are getting cold when we don't know how or why they're cold.
Or getting cold.
But getting like good.
Oh.
Like this Smoke dude, was he always?
The Ash nigga been clean.
He was always this good though.
He been clean.
He seems like he's too strong.
That nigga was piecing Shinra.
Yeah, but he's like too strong right now.
He was piecing the main character.
He been clean.
That's how you know somebody's nice.
It feels like he's too much of a side character to be this strong.
Nah, he been clean as fuck the whole time.
Oh,
He's literally the defender of a pillar.
Yeah, I guess that's true. He's just too tough. I don't know. Too tough.
I feel
like he's different.
Adequate amount of tough for where he's placed.
Yeah.
Also, granted, the last episode of Fire Force came out 5 years ago. Who the fuck is this red hair nigga? That nigga who pulled up with Whistle Ogun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who the hell is that nigga?
I'm not surprised. If we
that
haven't
nigga,
met,
he hit a little shield on that nigga. I'm like, who is he?
if we haven't met all the Company 2 people, I'm not surprised. Or Company 2, right? Oh, Company 4?
4, I believe.
Yeah, if we haven't met all the Company 4 people. Like, I only remember the Whistleblower and Ogun, so.
Yeah. Who the fuck was that other nigga?
Yeah, somebody else in the company. Like, I'm not all that mad at it.
Also, this big beast thing shot that big ass blast.
Yeah.
They ain't had no second gens? Or I guess none that were just powerful enough that could do that?
Yeah, I'm like, there's definitely second gens.
Because Maki could have.
Yeah, Maki would have held it.
You know what I'm saying? But like, if you would have got 10 second gens together, they could have at least shot it up.
Yeah.
They could have redirected it.
And this is a little bit of not a tangent, but why do we even need firepower if we can just make fire? Because like,
what you mean?
That Juggernaut, he lost his arm, lost his legs, lost everything.
Yeah.
Like he's still dumb strong. Like, why don't we just give everybody a cannon? You know?
I don't think it was. I think that it's part of his firepower though.
Oh, if it is, then I guess it makes sense.
Because his power is to create weapons and missiles.
Yeah.
So I think they just put like
that was just like a ball of fire.
Yeah, but that's his hand, right? So I think instead of giving him a hand, they just gave him a cannon and he channels it through there. That's my guess.
Okay. Maybe.
My guess was he was channeling his firepower through the cannon.
That's possible. But I was just like, if we can just blow everything, like just give this to Obi. Like do
yeah,
something.
I don't think Obi can do that. I think that was because he's a 3rd gen, so he can create fire.
Okay, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense then.
Yeah, because his power is to like create rockets and missiles and shit.
Yeah, but either way, once again, the power system doesn't matter in the show anymore.
Yeah, I think the
or
power
the story
system was like a big throwaway this season. Like they just was cool with.
They just said whatever.
We don't know
after they realized
anymore.
that the show shit didn't make sense. They're like, let's just.
The show shit was fine though.
It didn't. I expand the universe with heat, and it's like yes, it kind of makes it, but they knew it was like a bit of a stretch.
To see the future girl is where I throw the line.
No, but I'm saying
like
if he's a pillar, I can hear that out.
Yeah,
I can't hear out the thermo-acoustic cooling.
Nah, I can hear that one.
I'm not hearing it out. I'm still. It's just like
that one's
fine.
Powers, I get that one.
I'm like, okay, it's y'all are doing anything now.
The girl who can see the future, I don't get the heat part. Where's the fire?
Yeah, like because it says that she just sees where explosions happen. These explosions weren't gonna happen. Like she's clearly controlling it. I don't know how.
Yeah,
but
I don't get her.
Yeah.
Who else's firepower don't I like?
Fairy flips the universe. Dumb.
Is that his name?
It's something like they spelled different than fairy. It's like
Oh yeah, but him.
But I think his name's
Yeah,
Fairy.
he was like standing on the sky. That was dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, cool episode. I'm gonna just watch for the fights and shit. But the story, I'm not invested in anymore.
We don't understand the second dude's power either with the magnetic shield thing that he put on Ogun.
Yeah, what the fuck did that have to do with fire? That nigga shielded that nigga.
That was like metal and electricity.
Yeah, that nigga shielded that nigga.
Yeah, don't.
He gave him a shield buff, and then the other nigga gave him a power buff. Power buff, I don't understand either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes, up.
Yeah.
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I let it rock. Flaming Ink, I guess. Because I'm like, it's still flames, but it's a...
No, Flaming Ink's some bullshit, but I'll let it rock.
Like,
I'll let that rock.
Yeah, they threw it away.
I don't understand where it came from, but I let Flaming Ink rock.
Yeah, I have to just understand they threw the power system away.
I just don't really care about the story much anymore. After Dragon and this big metal monster, whatever.
Yeah, I don't. I'm starting to just not.
Yeah, Dragon pissed me off. Can't lie.
Yeah, Dragon is dumb. I don't like Dragon.
Yeah.
I'm with Dragon for the sake of Arthur.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of this stuff is cool. It just is nonsensical.
Yeah, I'm not watching it for like the story anymore. I'm watching it because it's cool.
And it's still very cool. So that's all I need.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking for now.
All right. Last but not least, One Piece. Yeah, go ahead.
Give me water when you come back. Thank you.
What happened this episode?
I'm trying to think. I think it was still backstory.
Yeah, it's more Kuma, and like, look, I like Kuma. I think Kuma's really cool. I'm done. We got half a Kuma episode left, and I'm checking out.
Well, the next episode is recap. So there's nothing next week.
The next episode is recap?
Yeah, is recap because now they're going back to the
dude, who needed
Egghead shit.
Who needed recap?
They're gonna re-inform everybody about what's happening in Egghead.
Yeah, nobody needed that.
Yeah.
Nobody needed that.
It was one of those Chopper episodes. They said it was Chopper. You know when he has the board and it's just
I don't. I read
poorly animated.
I read the manga.
Yeah.
So, and I don't watch filler. So that's
it's filler. It's filler next week because they're going back to Egghead. So the Kuma story is pretty much flushed out.
Yeah, but it's not done because he just Jewelry just met. What's that nigga name? Fuck.
Dr.
Vegapunk.
Yeah.
So I guess we got to figure that out. We also didn't find out where she got her fruit from. She just started aging.
No, yeah. Like that's what killed me. Because I'm like, if you're doing backstory, but I imagine this isn't her backstory. This is Kuma's backstory.
Yeah, but even still, like, y'all should have...
Explaining it might be for the future because it's like how she got it might lead into like maybe who her father is or who like it might lead into that. So you
think she's been had this?
It could have been she been ate the fruit and just never was able to tap into it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm thinking. But
fair. Yeah, I like. Look, Kuma's cool. I like Kuma. Also, I let it slide for a long time, but it's starting to bother me. They are extremely inconsistent with Kuma's size.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes that nigga be a little bigger than normal, and sometimes he's a giant.
He's 7 feet tall. Sometimes he's 15 feet tall.
They are really inconsistent with his size.
Yeah,
I get he's big, but they be making that nigga.
Is to make him fit in certain rooms. I'm like, just put a bigger room. Like,
they be making that nigga huge, bro.
He's 7 feet. Then he's small enough for
then he's like 3
to jump in his arms,
right?
And then sometimes he's 7. He's bigger than that house over there.
He's barely taller than Frankie, and then sometimes that nigga could step on Frankie.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're really inconsistent with his size. That's starting to bother me a little bit.
They are very inconsistent with how big he is. I also feel like they did that for Kaido and Big Mom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were super inconsistent with their size too.
Yeah, like they would.
No, Kaido would be huge sometimes.
Yes.
Like that nigga would be standing on a mountain.
Yeah, exactly.
And then other times that nigga be 4 inches taller than Luffy. Like, you gotta choose how big this nigga gonna be. Yeah, they're very inconsistent with sizes in One Piece.
Yeah, like a person's size is all dependent on how, like what they feel like in that moment. It's like, yeah, that nigga got aura right now, so he's 75 feet tall.
Yeah.
Oh, he don't got aura. This nigga really like 6'2".
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that.
I do think I think it's funny because I picked that out about some characters. Like I understand why Chopper varies in size. It's because he literally switches.
Yeah,
who he is.
They're pretty consistent with Frankie.
Frankie is for the most part always this big.
Jinbei too. They're pretty consistent.
They're good.
Yeah.
But when it comes to people who are like human, but like Buccaneer or a fucking like Kaido and Big Mom are both like giants. Like they're
I thought you were saying they are giant blood.
No, but they're giants.
They're just really big, yeah.
Yeah, they're tall as shit. But I think they're actually like blood giants.
I don't think so.
Nigga, why is Big Mom 75 feet tall then?
I don't know, but she didn't used to be that size.
But she did even when she was young, she was big as hell. Her and Kaido were big as shit.
Nah, but they was like
they were on the pirate ship, big as shit.
But they were a little bit bigger. Now Kaido is the size of the ship.
That's what no. I'm saying like Big Mom, even when she was skinny, was big as shit. She was tall.
No, but she was like Whitebeard size.
She was bigger than Whitebeard.
I don't know.
She's Big Mom. I'm pretty for sure because like literally like the only thing she didn't have on her island was a giant. Like she just didn't have.
Yeah, so she's not a giant.
So
yeah, that kills that right there.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like it might have been besides her. Like she had one of everything except for a giant, and then it was just like all of her kids were everything except for a giant.
Yeah, no, she's not a giant.
Then why is she 75 feet tall?
A combination of her inherent physiology, her eating habits, and potentially her devil fruit powers.
But that doesn't make any sense because she was giant as a kid.
Dude, nothing in One Piece makes any sense.
I'm saying she was a giant as a kid. Like when she was a kid, she was as big as the house. Like she was already big.
There's a theory that she's an artificial giant made by Caesar.
Oh, like she just took some of whatever.
Because Caesar was making them kids giant.
Yeah.
There's a theory that she is an artificial giant.
Her, like, you know what I'm saying? Some people just got good lineage. Like, oh, I'm part giant.
Yeah.
Like,
what the fuck is a Buccaneer?
They never explained.
Because that nigga Vegapunk said, "My nigga, are you Buccaneer?"
Yeah, but
he said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh shit."
Nigga, the shit was surprising because he's like, "Nigga, I work for the government, gang."
Yeah. So shit. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just remembered I have to read a comment from a listener or a message from a listener. I said I would read it. He sent me a good message, and I was like, "Hold on, I'm gonna read it." It was about the whole Kuma bullshit.
Like his power.
Yeah, he sent me a really, really long message, so I'm not gonna read the whole thing.
Yeah, I do.
That's the start.
I also looked up into it, and some people explained
it's a lot,
a good amount of it, and I was like, oh, like I could understand, but like,
oh wait, damn, fuck, this is a long message too. I guess I'll read it. All right, let me just questions. Oh, I heard you say that Luffy fruit makes him rubber, and how it awakened can turn other things to rubber as well. That's a misconception. It seems a lot of people have. Oh, that's a misconception. It seems a lot of people have, and it's due to the world government and their lies about the fruits.
Yeah.
See, devil fruits have wills of their own. A fruit awakens for its user when the wills of both the user and the fruit align. Lucci being an efficient, cold-blooded killer similar to a leopard. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Lucci being an efficient cold-blooded killer similar to a leopard. Side note here, he can't turn into any cat. His fruit is the cat fruit model leopard. We were wondering about that earlier. The true nature of the gum fruit is the human fruit model Nika. It contains the willpower of the god Nika, who is the liberator to slaves and represented free will for all. We know that. This is extremely dangerous and goes against everything Emu and the world government want to achieve. The Nika fruit has evaded the world government for over 800 years, moving from user to user, looking for the person who aligned most with what Nika represented. The last user who...
Awaken the fruit?
Nah, they said E.T., but I don't know what word they were trying to... The last person... who met those conditions, awakened the fruit, was Joy Boy. Now, Luffy, who put his very life on the line, died fighting Kaido and wanted his freedom for the people of Wano, has proven himself worthy of Nika's ability, and the fruit has awakened for him. Nika's ability did give his body rubber-like qualities, but was only due to his true powers of being able to make dreams into reality, aka true freedom. A perfect power for such a carefree character like Luffy. If it was just the ability to make things rubber like himself, he wouldn't do things like light his fist on fire or create goggles or pull a bat out of thin air. Sorry if I'm over-explaining, but again, love you guys and appreciate love you guys in the podcast and appreciate the dedication.
Yeah. I knew that it was the model Nika.
I did too. But the one thing he said in there that I didn't know, maybe it was because I just wasn't really paying attention. I didn't know Nika and Joy Boy were different people.
Yeah.
I thought that was the same nigga.
No.
I thought niggas
Joy Boy was just the last Nika.
I thought niggas just called that nigga Nika. I thought niggas just called Nika Joy Boy. They was like, hey, that's Nika the Joy Boy, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no. It was just the last person that had the fruit.
That is, I appreciate the explanation. I appreciate everything he said. That's dumb. Not what he said, but the fact that I know it's the human fruit model, Nika. That's dumb. That it's the gum fruit was actually that's dumb. I hate that shit.
It was just lies from the government, though. Like, you got the information from a wrong area.
Was it lies for the government, or did this nigga Oda decide 15 years later?
I don't know. But but they left inferences of Joy Boy in the first couple of episodes of One Piece. Like, all of that is left in there. Like, hey, this is a message for Joy Boy. Like the next, we know that you're coming, and it's like it's been mentioned hundreds of times.
But the human fruit model Nika is dumb.
I think the concept of doing it the way he did it left it so easily. Like, nigga, you just flipped that shit.
But even if it was like this the whole time, it's just dumb. Like,
I like it a bit because I like the idea. The idea of how Luffy fights is kind of the carefree, don't give a damn, I'm gonna use this move. I'm gonna scream it out. Like, I'm gonna use this move, I'm gonna scream it out. Like, because I'm able to do whatever the fuck I want. Now, I saw some fan animated shit though, and it was A1. Like, the ideas they had for that shit was gas.
So wait, what is Chopper's fruit?
The human fruit.
Model what?
It's just the human one. It's not the legendary one. Like, the cat fruit model leopard. Why aren't you asking about the nigga with a cat?
But there's no nigga that's just the cat fruit.
There could be.
That's lame. And somebody in my comments was saying that Kuma doesn't have the paw fruit. He has the human fruit model something. I don't remember what they said. You see, when you do dumb shit like that, it opens up doors to do more dumb shit.
Yes, because I'm like,
because now I could just say
all of them are human fruit.
You could just say that about anybody now, and that's really boring. Like, that's not fun.
Yeah, I don't like the door being able to Kaido doesn't have the dragon fruit. He has the serpent fruit. It's really
model this. Yeah.
Well, I forget what the name of those dragons are called, bro.
Wyvern?
No, wyverns have wings. I'm talking about the big.
I thought Kaido had wings.
No, he has no wings. He's one of those Chinese dragons that fly on
vibes. Yeah, those are called
they fly on vibes. Like a good energy. Like,
I know what they're called. It's not a Drake.
I can't
It's
remember.
a Kendrick. Nah. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, I know what it's called. I just can't remember it. But yeah, that
It's
is
a Pusha T. Damn.
Yeah, it definitely ain't that.
Maybe.
But
yeah, like
I find that boring. It's boring to be able to open the door to be like, oh, hey, this thing that's established from episode 1, I'm actually going to say fuck that, and it wasn't that. Like, we tricked you the entire time. That's not fun.
Well, I think it kind of leans into the idea of there being 100 years blocked off from anybody, like, knowing what happened, and they literally want nobody to know the age of Joy Boy. So it's like when Joy Boy was last here, which was 800 something years ago, that they don't want anybody to know about that, and they're controlling the information on
the dragon.
Is it called a long or a loon?
No,
oh,
that's not the word I was looking for.
Oh, yeah, Chinese dragon with no wings is typically called a long or a loon.
Yeah. So
lindworm. Lindworm.
It's not what I was looking for either.
Oh.
Snake fruit model lindworm. Like
you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like to have such a well-established piece of information in lore and say, actually no, makes the show less fun. Because what's fun about a story, like, the only fun thing or the most fun thing about the story of One Piece is like trying to uncover the information we have with the pieces that we have or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was impossible for someone to say this nigga doesn't have the gum fruit. He has the human fruit model Nika. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like that conclusion could never.
No one could draw that conclusion. Like, if you're looking at a story like
now if
Steven Universe, sorry.
He maybe his fruit doesn't actually do rubber, but it like helps him like overcome shit. It's still not believable because it's like the nigga just stretches to do everything. It's like everything about him felt rubbery. Like, oh, it's actually not rubber. It's this, but it's because like he trapped his mind on the rubber because that's what I got told the fruit was.
The reason why the nigga beat Inaru was like, because you're rubber. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are rubber. You know, but like a story like, let's say, Steven Universe, right? Mm-hmm. Garnet, it was a shock that Garnet was a fusion, right? But there are clues throughout the show that Garnet is, like, people guessed that Garnet is a fusion, right? Like, when she opens the door, she used 2 hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pink Diamond being Rose Quartz, I guessed that shit 10 years ahead. Now, it was a big leap, and knowing Caleb was like, oh, you're crazy. And I was like, after a while, I was like, oh, shit, fuck, I was wrong. But there are pieces to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No person was gonna go, that's not the gum fruit. That's the human fruit model Nika. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there was no way to jump to that conclusion.
There are certain things where it's like, all right now, like, that is too much. Like, we're taking this too far now. I think when you take a very well-established piece of knowledge for a show and flip it, it could come off as random, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain pieces where it's like, okay, cool.
But you have to admit that they did leave the markers of like him being Joy Boy and like his entire arc of when you hear about Joy Boy or anytime they're talking about him in the story, it feels like you're talking about Luffy.
But we all knew that.
Yeah,
like, we all knew that. But he didn't have to make the fruit that to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he could have had the gum fruit and still been the reincarnation of Nika and Joy Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, a well-established piece of knowledge is Luffy has the gum fruit. Like, that's like there's certain things that you shouldn't have to question. Now, if you have to question everybody's devil fruit, having to question everybody's power is like...
Yeah, like, is it really, like, is Smoker actually turning into smoke? or is it the dust fruit? And
Yeah.
we can actually, like, yeah, I understand.
It's fun to be able to question how someone might use their power. That's cool. If you're like, oh shit, this nigga's power is this. What if he finesse it and do a little bit of this? But to be like, no, that's actually not niggas' powers. Now I'm watching the show like, well, I don't know what the fuck niggas is gonna
exactly
do.
like at the end of the day, not Akainu, but who is Akainu the one with magma?
Lava? Yeah, that's Akainu.
So at the end of the day, it might be the volcano fruit.
Yeah.
And he turns into a whole fucking mountain. Like I don't know what happens anymore. Like the island fruit might not even be that. That might be the earth fruit, and he's really actually all of Earth now. And
yeah, it just makes it like
you could do anything with it.
It's way more fun when you could be like, oh, what if this nigga finessed his power and actually did this? Like that would be clever. Like that. Oh, okay.
I thought the awakening would just end up being like that he could turn other things into rubber, but his awakening was. Now that he lives in a world of his dreams.
Yeah.
Like it's what do you like that's like a whole flip on everything I knew about this. Like but back to what I was trying to say, the fan animation, bro, they had some ideas for this. Like I saw him like I think they animated a fight that's supposed to be coming up or something like that. And they had him like they had, you know how they flip orientation a lot, like during the show, like the actual like screen will like get skinny, and then there will be borders. Like some,
I read it.
Oh, like during the show, like when they're animating it, it'll like get skinny, flip, like
the aspect ratio.
Yeah, like the entire thing gets skinny, and then they took the black borders and he turned it into a hammer to smash the nigga over his head, and I was like, hold on, that might be fire.
I don't like the Gear 5 fights though. That's just me though.
I was about to say, hasn't he always kind of just had the power of doing anything?
No,
not always, but ever since he got Gear 5.
Well, yeah, ever since he got Gear 5. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He could really just do anything.
Before that, his power was pretty grounded, I would say.
Didn't he like turn into metal though?
No.
Bounce Man kind of.
He used hockey to harden his body. Yeah, armament hockey strengthens him. But once again, that's not like his devil fruit that did that. That's something completely different. He just mixed it with hockey.
Yeah, got it.
But yeah, certain things that I don't find fun to me.
Yeah,
hockey or
hockey is cool.
The idea that we're just like wrong about every single fruit is fucking. That's a terrible idea. Like that would be like effectively just saying, oh, all Yu-Gi-Oh cards effect is actually something different.
Yeah,
you just got to go to the book and. This is the correct book now. Like, look at this one.
Yeah. It's effectively if Yami reached into his grimoire and pulled out some fire and was like, was that a gunshot?
No way.
No, that's a firework. No. Listeners, y'all can't hear.
I was about to say, that was like a cannon.
Boy, I thought that was crazy. Yeah, no, those are fireworks.
Happy Juneteenth. Yeah.
Happy Juneteenth. But like that's if Yami reached in his grimoire and like pulled out a fireball. It was like, oh yeah, y'all niggas thought that I had what's this shit? Black? The darkness?
Yeah.
What is this shit called?
Dimension / I don't know what his grimoire
is. Is it dark magic?
Yeah.
It was like, you thought I had dark magic. It's actually space magic, and this is the sun. Like, it's like, okay.
My darkness was actually space, and the government lied to me about what was on my shit, so I only made dark magic. And now I've realized, like, no.
Yeah, because now I'm looking like, oh, okay, does Yuno actually have wind magic or does he have storm magic? Oh, does Finral have teleportation magic or is this space-time? Like, it's like, all right, cool.
It is space-time, though.
It's just time. Or it's just space, sorry.
Yeah, spatial magic.
Yeah, it's just spatial magic.
You know what I'm saying? But when you step through the portal, like, your time zone change.
Time zone change, okay. I guess that's true. I don't think they got time zones in that world.
They probably do, though.
Nah,
if
probably
there's
not.
the other side of the world, bro, you gotta have time zones. It can't be 12 o'clock everywhere.
It kind of can.
No, the sun just shine on both sides of the earth.
Nah, it's just dark at a different time here.
Exactly.
Like at 12 is light over there, but here 12 mean night. No. But yeah, no, I don't like that. That has bothered me a lot. And before we go, another thing I want to talk about, shout out my boy Nen Like Chris. He made a video that I agree with a lot. He's talking about a lot of people be hating on Kid. A lot of people be saying Kid weak. They say he useless, he ass or whatever. Useless. How are niggas gonna call Kid weak and ass when Shanks literally acknowledged him in that fight? This nigga Shanks jumped over 4 boats to get to this nigga and stop this nigga. If this nigga was ass, Shanks wouldn't have did all that shit. That was the first time we saw Shanks do anything.
Yeah.
The first time this nigga had to do anything was for Kid. That shows that this nigga, he like that, bro.
Yeah, but like realistically, if you was standing from that far with a weapon that's gonna blow my shit up, yeah, nigga, I gotta jump over these boats and smoke this nigga.
Let Yasop do it if that nigga a bum, let Yasop do it. Why ain't Yasop do shit?
No, see, that's facts. But you know what I'm saying? He got one tap.
Not only that, but Shanks didn't pull up and slap the nigga. Shanks hit the Phoenix on this nigga.
We used this Kid. I have zero beef. But niggas just, we've only seen you get worked. We've only seen you get worked.
I ain't gonna lie. Like that nigga Kid, I'm not, if Shanks acknowledged him, I'm letting it rock.
If Rock Lee is a fraud, that nigga Kid's a fraud.
No, yeah, Rock Lee a fraud. But Rock Lee's strong. I don't say Rock Lee's weak.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's a loser.
But
Kid's a loser.
Kid's a loser.
But he's strong.
But that's what why niggas hate, because you gotta win something, right? At the end of the day, you gotta win something. He won against Big Mom, and niggas don't give him no respect because they just believe anybody could have done what he did.
Which is crazy.
It was really
nobody could have did that.
A lot of niggas could have done that though.
Not that many niggas.
But a lot of niggas we know could have done that.
You can't name 7 niggas that could have did that.
I can name 7 niggas that were there that could have done it.
Go ahead.
Zorro. Zorro could have knocked her through the hole, bro. The hole was there and she was falling over.
Okay, but Kid did more than just that. No. Yes, knocked her through the whole part, yeah. But he did more than just that.
Oh, no, he was
like the nigga was scrapping. That's what I'm saying.
But Zorro could have done everything he did in that fight. The Kid was not doing shit during that.
Nah, he did a lot of blasting.
Big Mom was exactly. And
Zorro can't blast.
A lot of cuts.
But he can't. He slash. He can't blast.
Exactly. He slashed from a distance and it cut shit from far.
It cuts shit, but it don't push nothing. And the cuts don't work on Big Mom.
The cuts will work.
I mean, they didn't.
They will work. They didn't work on Kaido, but they, you know what I'm saying? They'll work on Big Mom. And Kaido didn't feel this new sword. He ain't feel the next one.
I think he did feel the
No,
he did feel the new sword.
That's the only one he felt.
Yeah, he did feel the new sword.
Yeah, you felt that shit.
Yeah.
And if that shit working on Kaido, it's probably gonna work on Big Mom.
But it ain't worked for real. It worked a little bit.
It did damage.
It worked a little bit on Kaido. It worked a little bit.
But I'll take Zorro, Frankie for sure.
Could have beat Big Mom?
No, could have done everything Kid did.
Cap.
Everything.
What?
Everything.
So you think if Kid and Frankie fought, Frankie could walk out with a dub?
Possibly, yeah. Frankie's like that. Don't lie about Frankie.
C2.
Yes. Frankie is one of them ones, bro.
Frankie and Kid are on the same level?
Damn near.
That is ridiculous.
Frankie is one of them ones. Frankie is like that.
Bro, Kid literally got metal powers and this nigga made out of metal.
Yeah. What are you talking about? He's powered by cola, and he's gonna boom you. He's gonna boom.
Yeah, no.
That nigga got a whole cannon in his arm. Frankie is like that.
No, Kid is whooping Frankie's ass.
No, but I'm saying during that fight.
No, Frankie
could have done everything Kid did.
Frankie and Law aren't taking down Big Mom.
He had to stand there and
strong right ain't getting it done, buddy.
Strong right doing something.
I'm sorry, it's not.
Knock him in the hole.
Strong right ain't getting the job done.
Strong right got it.
I'm sorry, brother.
I don't even gotta say Luffy for sure.
Well, obviously.
Luffy didn't even need Law there. He wouldn't even need Law.
That's without saying. So we got Luffy. Zorro. Sure. We'll go Luffy and Zorro. Frankie, no.
Frankie is literally...
Frankie, no.
All Kid does is shoot blast out a gun, and Frankie is one big-ass gun. He's a big-ass
Frankie and Kid
gun.
are not on the same level. That's... No.
Nigga, Kid took 30 minutes to load the entire arm. Frankie could just blast her. He could just do it.
Weapons left is not the same.
Right.
Weapons left and strong right is not on the same level. Yeah, no. I'm not giving you that one.
Jinbei
Beating Big Mom?
No, I'm saying with Law, I would take that. That shit's gonna pan out. Jinbei is like that. You gonna hit her with hella water, she gonna fall through the hole.
There wasn't even water there.
He don't need it. He a fish man. He's just gonna summon it. I don't know how to get there neither. But that nigga could do it.
Nah, maybe.
For sure.
Yeah. I give you Jinbei before I give you Frankie for sure.
Bro, Frankie is all you can't name another thing Kid did besides shooting the gun. That's all he did.
I mean, he did a lot of like slowing her down with metal and shit.
That shit did not do nothing.
It did something.
It did absolutely nothing. The only nigga that was putting in work was Law. Law was putting in work.
No, Law went crazy with the crew, nigga. The crew went crazy.
Stupid.
Yeah.
And all he was using Kid for was to swap places with random junk. And that's what that nigga was there for. And then he shot one blast. That nigga Kid
he was fighting before that too, though.
He was useless.
He was doing work.
We had to help him get an arm. His shit whack. That nigga whack.
I mean, Frankie don't got an arm either. His shit fake.
Exactly.
We both got fake arms.
Boom.
Nah, I'm taking
Weapons
Frank.
Left. Weapons right. He's shooting.
Nah, it's weapons left, strong right.
Yeah, strong right. My bad.
Yeah.
He's good.
Strong right not getting that shit done.
Weapons left is.
Weapons left not getting that shit done either, though.
that nigga's like
that was your right hand.
Oh, I couldn't put up the left.
Fair.
I couldn't put up the left. But that's all I'm saying, bro.
Fair enough.
He's like that.
I'm being honest. I just can't see you getting a 7. I don't think we got.
I would take Yamato. Yamato during that fight would have done just as much as Kid. Kid was not doing shit. All you have to do is get debris in the air and let Law flip that shit around. That's all you got to do.
We could pack this up.
What is it? The Thunder Bagua?
I don't give a fuck.
Boom! Right through the hole. We don't need that nigga that much. He's not that good.
I ain't gonna lie. You can have whoever if you saying Yamato.
Yamato, nigga.
Yeah, all right.
Big bet. One
nigga
hit.
go say Nami next.
No, I would never say
nigga go say Nami.
Nico Robin, though. Push her through that hole on bro. Nico Robin might be able to make some shit shake.
I don't even think Sanji getting it done.
Sanji for sure getting it done.
I don't think the Flambe getting it done.
I just don't think Kid did enough in that fight for me to be like, oh yeah, you would be comparable. He was really just teamed up with the best partner to fight Big Mom.
No, they got lucky too. Like they realistically shouldn't have beat Big Mom, like
at all. But
they got lucky.
So that's what I'm saying. The other niggas that could have got lucky, Jinbei, Zoro. I'll take Yamato. I would take some. I don't think he did anything that stood out to me in that fight. Like all he did was shoot her through the hole. Like he was getting
he was piecing though. He was piecing too though.
He was not doing no piecing.
Yeah, well, he was piecing.
No piece.
But I just got a message from the Love Island app that say Megan Thee Stallion brings hot girl summer to the villa. Meg's on this episode? That's crazy. Season of Love Island is incredible. Can't lie. Is it better than last season? Some say.
Is already getting there?
I don't say that, but some say.
But is it getting there? Could you see it doing it? Could they raise the bar?
If what I heard happens today actually happens today, then yeah. But I don't think it actually will. There are rumors that they started. No, there are rumors that they started fighting.
Like real
left. And like producers had to come in and like break up a fight.
Left.
That's what they said. But I don't think though. At this point, this shit almost baddies. Like this shit's starting to become baddies Fiji.
Dang. I've been seeing a lot of stuff happen though.
Nah, Huda is a crash out. Niggas don't know about Huda.
I keep seeing that one, I don't know if it's a meme or whatever, of two people kissing and then there's like a white dude. I don't know if he's white. But I've been seeing that a lot.
That's not, I don't think are you talking about when he was chained up?
I don't think so. It was like two black people kissing, and then there was a guy on the side that was like looking at him mad crazy.
Oh, then I don't think I know what you're talking about.
I've been seeing that a lot, so I don't know.
Yeah, nah, that shit.
And this is the first time I've seen like gifs or like memes of Love Island.
No, there's a lot of memeable moments this season for sure. There's some real crazy people. There's two people that are gone. Like one person is gone and one person is not well.
Not well as well.
Yeah, nah, there's some people on there.
Like unstable? Or
No, one person like realistically probably should go home just because their mental state is not healthy. Like one person is actually needs to not be on the island. Yeah. She's like really crazy.
I'm insane.
Yeah, she needs to not be there. My only issue is we don't have any crazy guys. We have some guys that are like assholes. We got some guys that are weird. We got some guys that are a little off kilter, but we don't have nobody that's crazy. We need somebody crazy.
That's what make a good show with some crazy people.
No, last season, do we have anybody real? Well, yeah, there was some crazy people last season. But the season before that nigga Keenan and that nigga Leo, boy, they was crazy. Dang. And we ain't even got to Casa yet. And Casa when that shit get really lit.
Yeah, that's what I always hear. I gotta lock in. I don't know when.
Boy, Casa is the one. Niggas don't know about Casa.
It's just surprising how many people I know that actually watch Love Island.
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah, it's very
like,
popular.
I didn't expect it to be like.
It's actually the best show out.
I'm sitting there like, I don't even know who I was talking to. I think it might have been Aries. I was talking to
Aries watched Love Island.
In the middle of his sentence, he was like, "Love Island came on. I gotta go by."
Yeah,
and then like that, we were in the dead heart of a conversation, and he was like, "We can carry on later. Love Island just came on. I'm out. Peace."
Out of every show I'm watching right now, Love Island is the best one. Love Island is better than To Be Hero X.
Dang.
Yeah, it's better than To Be Hero X for sure. It's the best show I'm watching right now. Yeah. Love Island is fire.
How many episodes deep are there?
This is episode, let's see, does it say? It don't say, I think 14.
Dang.
14 or 15, something like that. That shit is banging though. Yeah, no, everybody's like, everyone is watching that bitch.
Yeah, everybody is watching. It might take me a second to catch up, but I'm gonna start today.
Nah, if you start today, you'll be caught up.
By episode 14, I don't know. It might take me like 2 days.
But yeah, but you'll be caught up quick. I promise you, once you get to, I know 8 is when it gets really crazy, but you can see the tips start to happen probably around like 5 or 6. You can be like, this isn't gonna end. I think like episode 3, I was texting Ouch like, yo, when this happened, it's gonna be legendary.
Yeah, I gotta lock in because everybody's been saying that it's really good.
Yeah, no, there's some good stuff. A lot of memeable people too.
Yeah.
People be memeing the fuck out of my boy Taylor. I fuck with Taylor though. They be memeing the hell out of him. His back always arched for some reason. That nigga might have scoliosis, but his back always arched.
Got scoliosis. Y'all some haters.
He might, but his back stay arched for no reason.
Terrible.
Yeah, no. Shout out Taylor. Then they be doing this every like meme I see of him on TikTok. It's always the same song. They be doing the hoochie coochie, hoochie coochie. I don't even know what song that is.
I just be hearing that one part.
They be playing that part for Taylor, and it's so funny. That shit is hilarious. Yeah, no, Love Island goes crazy. Best show out right now.
Yeah, I got a lot.
Shout out Huda, man. Shout out Huda. Woulda, coulda, Huda. So that nigga Sober fuck with Huda too.
I don't even know who Huda is.
Sober fuck with her. He said she a baddie. That was the first. I said, you watching Love Island? He said, yeah, Huda a baddie. That's the first thing that nigga said. Yeah, somebody DM me that the other day too.
Just like out of nowhere, like
I think I posted that Love Island was good, and they swiped up and they said, yeah, there's some fine shit on this island. What the fuck was I supposed to say to that? I didn't respond. I just said, yeah, this season good or something.
Type shit.
I said they crazy. I don't know what I was like, nigga, I'm not about to respond to this.
There's some fine shit on this island, right?
Like, what was I supposed to say to that?
That might have been Alexis's Finsta.
No, there's Alexis been. That's funny. Alexis been pissing me off because there's this one girl that. No, Alexis has said like while there's one specific scene where she was the girl was getting a massage, and Alexis was like, "Damn, her ass is crazy." Blah blah blah. This that.
Bro.
So the nigga who is giving her a massage, I'm trying to change the conversation. Like, I instantly try to change the conversation. I'm like, yo, didn't he say he was from Georgia? Why he got Mississippi tatted on his chest? Nigga, that was Georgia. But I'm just trying to change the conversation. She was like, why are you looking at his chest? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, so what was I supposed to say? I was supposed to say, yeah, that ass crazy, nigga. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to fall into this trap. I'm not falling in this damn trap, nigga. No, I'm not about to get trapped. Fuck that.
I'll fall for them traps, bro.
You got me fucked up. You're not about to trap me.
She's like, damn, her ass is fat.
That might have been a better trap than being like, now she think you wowzer. Yeah, that tattoo, what the fuck?
I didn't say this nigga, ooh, his chest look good. No, but like, the nigga did have the state on. One thing about this season, this is the worst tattoos you'll ever see. Niggas got some terrible tattoos this season.
Some pretty bad tattoos. I don't know.
Nah, it's the worst tattoo. You'll see some bad tattoos this season. I can't lie. Some bad tattoos. But
I don't think I would ever get like all of Illinois tatted. Like,
that doesn't make sense.
Like, what the fuck?
No.
Illinois is too black ass of a state to just get it tatted.
Is there any state you can get tatted? Texas is probably the only one.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm not gonna lie. The Michigan tattoo is hard. Michigan niggas rep that the Michigan tattoo.
Yeah, I'm like, if you're from Michigan, I wouldn't be mad at it.
I understand why they do it.
I think
you
I'm
could
only
do New York. I think you could do Florida for sure.
You could do New York.
Nigga could do Florida.
I think I'm only
maybe Cali. I wouldn't be mad.
Hell.
Yeah, no, Cali for sure. It's
that's just a rectangle.
Yeah, but
it's
that's
such
why
a
it's like
distinct
you can do
rectangle.
that.
I think Texas the only one I'm letting rock.
I think Texas would be hard. But that's because Texas ride for Texas. Like,
But Texas also just has a very unique shape.
I think
so does
California,
Florida, though.
Oh, you know who got a really good shape? Kentucky. You shouldn't tat Kentucky on you, but they got a good shape.
It's a good quality.
Yeah, good shape, but don't tat it on you.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
No Utah.
But Texas is like perfectly balanced too. Like as a graphic designer, it's a very well balanced shape.
Yeah.
And it's really like iconic. Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think California could also be a good one. Like California, if you had like the full state of California, I feel like it would be cool.
That's kind of ass.
That's not too bad.
Like
it's not amazing, but it's not too bad.
Don't get no Cali
Florida,
tat.
Cali.
Don't get no Florida tat.
I don't think you could do New York because like the shape of New York is crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't say New York.
I don't know if you could do New York. I don't think anybody would look at it and know.
I think you could look
at
New York.
I think if you looked at it, you could tell Texas,
Hawaii,
California. You could do Hawaii.
You could do Hawaii.
Hawaii, yeah.
Hawaii for sure.
You can get Hawaii would be a cool one. Alaska, no. I knew you were gonna say that. No.
If you get Alaska, that might be tough.
Nah, that's ass.
It would be fat.
Nah. That's an ass tat.
That's ass.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
Oh yeah.
I think that's it.
I think you could tattoo a whole country though. Like if you did the whole country, you might be good.
You could do that.
Yeah.
You'll look racist, but you can do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You just gotta get an American flag going through it too, bro.
Add to the racism. You're gonna be racist regardless. You might as well go the full way.
Might as well.
Put a white cap on it too. Fuck it.
Encircle it with "Make America Great Again."
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta throw the hat on it.
And then the eagle.
Yeah. I could have did better, but I don't think I'm gonna try again.
Yeah.
Go ahead, E. That was better. Okay, that's what's up.
You gotta run it back now.
No, I don't think I could do better than that squaw.
See, you got one?
Nah.
No, I can't get high enough in pitch.
You have to go really high.
Yeah. No, I don't got it.
Nah, yeah, you gotta go. You gotta get really up there.
I can't get up there though. I can't get up there.
Yeah, you gotta get really up there, but it's gotta like echo a little bit.
It's gotta be piercing.
Yeah, you gotta like feel it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but all right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We will catch you guys in the next one. We're out. Peace.